doing? I just always start with a little bit of just boredom in me. Oh my God, Zamaria is here so early instead of showing up an hour and 40 minutes later, right as I'm about to end the stream. I'm such a sing the Halo theme song. Why? Why do you want to hear me? Bro, I think it is on the PC. You, Chris, buy Wukong, bro. Buy the Wukong game. Buy it. Buy the Wukong game. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. It's so much fun. All right, but I'm just here to BS y'all for a while. You know why? Because you know what? I felt like streaming. I don't want to be racist, but this is the perfect time to be racist. This is the perfect time to be racist. Like, it really is. Can you gift me Wukong instead? Nope, I don't know you. I would gift it to Chris, but he's white. You don't really gift white people things, you know what I'm saying? Racism is the key? Of course it is. Of course it is. Like, what do you mean? Of course it's the key. Like, you won't be able to survive without a little bit of racism in your life. You know what's great? I finally got, now you could all see yourselves. Like, look at that. Look at the bottom of the screen. Look at Chris saying bridge the divide and gift me Wukong. Well, no, you spelled it wrong, so I'm not going to gift you anything. All you really need to know is I have been having a wonderful time struggling to play that game. It's just so good. But instead of starting off like disastrously funny, I'm gonna start off different, because maybe based off the thumbnail, you're expecting me to start with that, and I'm here to disappoint you that it won't happen that way. Without racism, there wouldn't be comedy. I mean, sure, you know, for sure. It's like Dark Souls struggle or Metal Gear Revengeance struggle. So, never really played either of those games, but I'll say this. All you people that hype up Souls games, you're all just a bunch of hacking slashers. This game has exposed you all. I have called in 2 individuals to assist me in helping me in this game to just find out, oh, get good. All that tells me is you don't even know what you're doing yourself. But speaking of games, remember like a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks, I had to point out to y'all that while y'all sitting there trying to talk about how bad retro gaming, collecting, and buying is, that GameStop of all people was actually doing the right thing. And just like, if you go on their website, they had retro games for cheaper than what you would see from legitimately most of your popular retro gaming stores, including DK Oldies. We compared prices of certain games, and some were somewhat the same price, but overall GameStop had cheaper. But for some reason, GameStop decided to let everybody know that, hey, guess what we're doing? We're bringing classic games and game consoles back, which is something that they were already doing, but it's going to be in select stores, which is also what they were already doing. Like, there's literally, it's a GameStop inside of a mall in Tallahassee, where if you go in there and you go to the side of the cashier, you're going to see the entire cabinet of DS and 3DS games that they have. Now, I'm glad that they're expanding this to a certain point, and now we're adding more to it. Good, about time. But I'm not about to sit here and be like, whoa, this is so different. This is bringing gaming back. GameStop should have been in this market. Nothing should have stopped them from being in this market. And I'm glad that instead of going in for a bunch of Funko Pops, people could actually go in for something of substance. And maybe based on where they live, maybe it'll be like a quick 10-minute drive, or fuck it, maybe a 2-hour drive. I ain't gonna lie, I would drive 2 hours to a GameStop if they had like retro things in it, especially a PlayStation 2. But I didn't have to do all of that because literally GameStop already had this implemented, like already. Like all of these things were already on this website. I'm glad that they're putting it in stores in case people don't want to wait. But all these games were already like on this website, raring to go. I might buy a PlayStation 3 just so I could play Ultimate Alliance 2. Not even gonna lie to you. But now I want to look at the prices. I already have a DS. So what is? I already got a GameCube. All right, humor me. What you got on PlayStation 2? Band of Thieves is $14. Like, look at the prices of this. Hold on, let me just DKO these me real fast. Like, come on, let's DKO these. DKO these. Sly Cooper. How much is Sly Cooper on DKOD's website? Sly Cooper, the first one, is $35. Let me tell you, man. I can't spell. This is great. I can't spell. My bad. I'm not a good speller. You know what I'm saying? Bam. It's even better. We could just do it like this and make it all make sense. Wow, it's out of stock. But how much was it? How much would it have been? $38. Like, DK Oldies is about to start slashing prices because of this. Like, there's no joke that they're about to start slashing prices. And this is fucking amazing. I am happy that they're going to start doing this in more of a capacity because this is going to drive more sales. Because what have people been talking about? Kingdom Hearts 2 is $7, $9 plus tax. Like, Grand Theft Auto, God of War is $10, probably $13 plus tax. All these retro gaming sites are about to start cutting prices. And they're probably going to keep some the same because, we keep it in the case and we do this and we do that. That's wonderful. And people who want to do that, go ahead, blow your money. I'm talking specifically about people who want to play games, not hold them in like some stupid ass desk shoulder so that they never touch them. Like, if you're interested in playing the games, none of this is going to distract you at all. Now, the big question, the consoles. Where are the consoles? Console. I don't. Okay, just don't give me. Sort by best match, highest. The highest thing on here is Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3. These are the games. I just want to see the consoles, but it seems as if I won't see those in any capacity, which upsets me. Oh, look, Gundam with presumably the case might end up being $80. Okay. You gotta love being a gamer, bro. Now you could get, Parappa the Rapper is a terrible game. Look at that. Half-Life is $40. Leon, I have a question. If this is about Tipster, I have something to tell you. Hit and Run is $35. I never played it on the PlayStation. I didn't even know it was on the PlayStation. I got this on the GameCube, like a common intellectual. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love all of this. And then Black Ops is coming out. I have not pre-ordered this game. This 2K game, haven't touched it. Mario Party Jamboree. Oh, no. Why are they bringing back the worst version of Mario Party? No! Includes 3-month individual membership. Hello? Interesting. I've been wanting to buy a 3DS and buy some previous generation Pokemon games. Well, allow me to see how much that is for you, because I serve the people. You know what I'm saying? We just scroll along. Let me just backspace my way all the way back. Bow, and then here we are. Look at that. I got Pokemon. What is it? Crystal. Whichever one had Suicune on the cover of it, I got that. Well, I got that for like $80. I'm pretty sure if I fucking go here, it'll probably be less, even though I just clicked the DS version. The Bakugan Battle Brawlers! That being the first game means that this means something to me. What do you say to a man who was raped by a 13-year-old as a 36-year-old. Huh? Huh? Excuse me? You go ahead and send that to my DMs immediately on the Discord while I look for Pokemon games. All right, clearly I should do this based off of the highest price because I feel like Pokemon games would be up there in the highest price. I have DS games priced high to low, and for some reason, the highest thing is Thundercats. Cooking Mama. Crafting Mama. Oh, God, I feel like I'm in heaven. The SpongeBob SquarePants Nicktoons cross. These were the greatest games of all time. I'm not arguing with none of y'all. In terms of crossover video games, those were the greatest. Wow, this is ugly. Where? Okay, video games. Oh, look, Pokemon Platinum's $88. That is understandable. Not even gonna lie to you. Pokemon Omega Ruby is $50. I don't understand that because Alpha Sapphire, which is the exact same game, is $45. I don't understand that. Pokemon Let's Go. Pokemon Diamond is $74. I don't agree with that. Neither do I agree with Pearl because it's the same game. Pokemon Park Wii. Oh, God. Pokemon Park 2. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Fuck Pokemon Ranger and fuck Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon Battle Revolution was like one of the greatest Pokemon games of all time. Pokemon Snap, Detective. Why did they make Detective Pikachu a game? See, I don't get that. Pokemon Platinum is higher than Pokemon Red, Gold, and Yellow, and Emerald. Like, what? Now, tell me with a straight face. Matter of fact, you ain't got to. Let's go right back to it. How much is Pokemon Emerald? Tell me with a straight face why somehow GameStop is not going to come out on top of this retro gaming shit. Like, come on. $300? Tell me with a straight face. And that's with a good cartridge. That's not with the full box. That's cartridge. Good cartridge. How much is a cosmetically flawed cartridge? Tell me with a straight face why GameStop can't dominate sales of retro games. Go ahead. They was already doing this, but they're actually promoting it as being in select stores now. You could have already gone on GameStop's website and bought these. You could have done this. And what's so disastrously funny? I told y'all I bought a GameCube off this website for 80 bones. Matter of fact, where my phone at? I still got the email of the price. Wait, Gmail, games, type in game. Cube order. Well, that's not it. That's when I bought a second controller in Super Mario Strikers. Great game. Great franchise. GameStop. Nintendo. That's the ship. What, the Sigma? Where's my... Why can't I find the price? You fiends. Give me what I desire. Emmer was the shit. I had the guide, but some kid who I loaned it to tore the Reggie. See? And that's when children have to, no longer exist. When these peons violate property, that's when they no longer like cool, like $86. Do you understand how amazing it was to be alive, realizing that I could do all of these things? I'm looking at what I've bought from GameStop within like the past number of years, I'm starting to realize that I bought my last 3 purchases. 2 of them technically consist of buying something for Peachy. I bought her the Super Mario Wonder game, and I also bought myself one, so that's 2. And I bought this Demon That Peach game. And I believe, based off of what she's told me, she had fun with both of those. So to whoever that was earlier that said buy them a game, well, look, I already did it. I bought Peachy a game, so that counts as for the rest of you. You get no more gifts. You get no more gifts. No more. No more. Speaking of gifts, I just want to see, like, for brevity's sake, how much, do y'all, let me tell y'all how ass backwards this is. This game is $70, $76 plus the tax. And then you got the $100 edition, but there's a literal $150 edition that they have discounted at 10% for whatever reason under the sun, and the game not out yet. It's insane. And what makes it worse, niggas just got gameplay for this game that comes out next week. I don't like that. I just don't like that. But they got it. They got it. As you can clearly see, if you look at the bottom of under where the GameStop website is, I got 303 hours on college football, so I'm doing all right. I got my sports titles, you know what I'm saying? Stopped playing 2K years back. I'm good. This is going to be the first one. This is going to be the first one I don't play day one. Now, a month from now, if motherfuckers are claiming 2K is good, a month from now, I don't care about when people first get their hands on it. I'm interested in like right after a month. If people still like hyping up 2K, I might end up getting 2K. Might. Well, I ain't getting that bit day one. What they say, no. Chris, why haven't you sent me whatever it is you were referring to about one of your friends being raped? Which is definitely a great segue into the parables. I want you all to understand that something about this guy has just disastrously gone down in terms of like rationale. Now, I understand good majority of you don't like this dude, but there was some semblance of respect I had for the dude. And then when he wanted to be friends with people, I didn't care. Like, that didn't affect me. Oh my God, you're friends with this person who I don't like. Tough shit. But when the dude became drastically inconsistent to the point where everybody could verify it as soon as the words leave his lips, it just became pathetic how he kept trying to straw man his way to his own online grave. And I ain't gonna lie, I got sent this. I don't even know what I'm about to watch. What does it consist of? I don't know why it says spam the emotes chat. I'm seeing his emotes in the chat.
This is unironically.
Oh, I can't hear anything. Oh, it's because my headphones were off. What a great streamer I am.
It's so sad.
Why is
Look
it
at
sad?
this, dude. Look at this. Spam them emotes chat.
Oh God, what happened? I ain't gonna lie, this is an ugly. This layout is an ugly like starting stream. Like, look at this one. This is the best one. This is the best one. Like, come on now, look at the pop and circumstance on this motherfucker. It is so great, but like that voice annoys me. Well, I'm sorry that I'm speaking to you.
Bro, it's just the 2 mods. It's not moving. Spam them emotes, chat. Spam them.
Thank God I don't spend my time like this. Is this all it was? No, it was just 2 people spamming email. No. Please tell me that somebody comes
Oh,
in.
look, there's finally some. Oh my god. There's literally. It's literally just the two mods. Look, we love a lurker. Like, one human being came in the chat and instantly gets gangbanged.
This is so disastrously sad. As long as Tipster's happy, one could be drastically happy for him. Maybe. I don't know, but it's kind of pathetic. And it's his own fault, primarily because he refused, and I mean refused, to just fucking be ridiculously rational. All he had to fucking do was just go about his day and live the tipster life. That's all he had to do. But no, he wanted to be the straw man. He wanted to be somewhat consistent somewhere. Don't know how. It never made sense to me. It just didn't. And it honestly makes me sad. It does. Because these fools would trick you into thinking that, hey, this YouTube shit is difficult. All you got to do is be consistent and be someone engaging who could actually provide content worth a damn. He needs an editor because he just fucking clips out whatever it is he's talking about and just posts the whole thing. And he'll literally make the whole thing just go. And he won't edit it. He won't take out the moments where he's just, like, I'm talking about the topic here, but I'm getting sidetracked. Let me spend my time being sidetracked about this thing. Like, no, he needs an editor. I feel like he'd do great if he had an editor. And Chris didn't believe me when I sent this to him. But the problem with that is,
basically claiming that
I was telling the truth. The comment is real, Chris. That is under a tipster video. And how quaint that this is all about, political drama and actual politics. It's under his most recent video. It's under his most recent video, but this is sad. He can't afford an editor. Bro, he has a job. He can pay some dipshit who's like, oh my God, I just want to edit something. He can pay them $50. He ain't even doing nothing of substance. He's just taking out the dead air and the fucking sidetracks. That's all you got to do. You can fucking pay somebody $50 to do that. That's not groundbreaking editing, and no one will convince me otherwise.
It's been a minute and a half. Oh my God.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yo, what is up, everyone? It's the tipster here.
It's the tipster. Welcome, everyone.
I'm y'all a bit, cover a few things, and just kind of hang with y'all. But how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well.
Jazz Dog.
I ask you guys to spam the email.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. If I hear him do that wheeling, dealing, dope dealing fucking stance, I'm gonna fucking break my dick.
He's asking them to spam emotes now.
I've already spammed plenty of emotes.
No!
That's pathetic. That's pathetic. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pathetic.
I'd like to introduce to all of you the man, the myth, the legend himself. I'm of course talking about myself, the tipster.
All right, I'm done. I don't want to hear that fucking soundboard. Actually, I'm not done because somebody apparently like wanted to know. It's Tipster's own fault. Like he gets aggravated in this video, but it's his own fault. He has drastically screwed up his algorithm and his content to the point where anybody who's a dedicated fan of him will be confused as to what he is doing. Because in 1 minute, he will make content around topics. The next minute, he will delete it all. The next minute, he will turn into a gamer. The next minute, he will turn into a streamer. The next minute, he will turn into a Resident Evil streamer. The next minute, he will turn into a furry. The next minute, he will turn into a sex pest. The next minute, he's interested in talking about topics again. It is confusing to keep up with the dude, and his audience is confused by him.
What makes you think that politics is drama?
Let me explain something to all of you. Politics. Let me get a little bit closer to the microphone so that you can understand me. Politics are boring. When you boil it all down, politics are boring. A lot of motherfuckers dress up a lot of shit knowing full well that if they were to actually sit in front of a camera and discuss laws and bills being talked about, they would be bored out of their minds. So I want you to hear this man explain that he's not doing any type of drama. And if Chris is still here, he's a culprit in why I'm pissed off at this too. Because all of you dipshits have taken select words and decided to change the definition of those words to fit the shitty content that you do. Because somehow talking about one thing in another type of genre is not drama or commentary, but talking about it in one subsection is. Makes no motherfucking sense to me.
It's fucking that's like the weirdest thing ever. Is like you're one of like a handful of chatters who showed up in my chat like, yo, you cover drama again? No, I don't. What the fuck? Jeez. Anyway.
Would anybody like to would anybody like to ask a question about an animator on the internet getting criticized over art and liking women? Is that not, I don't know, drama? Or maybe that doesn't soothe the belt just a little bit. Fucking social commentator Republican, quote unquote, sneaking into the DNC. That's not political at all. It's just some dipshit sneaking into the fucking DNC. Okay. Hassan getting kicked out. That's not political. That's him getting kicked out because he's dog shit at actually talking about things. White guy tacos. That has nothing to do with politics. Two people confronting each other. That's not. Okay. Quick question. Why invest your time and interest in one man? Because I'm bored and I got nothing to do. Much like everybody else. Individuals will sit here and they will invest their time into things that are absolutely pointless because they have nothing to do. If I had something to do, wouldn't even bother this. But I don't have nothing to do, so here I am. Isn't it great? You like how honest that answer was? Now, a fool will lie to you and say, because it's funny. A fool will lie to you and say, this is great content. And I'm here to debunk the myth that this is great content. I'm here specifically out of boredom, out of non-curiosity. I wish I could tell you that I like watching a man fail, but I don't. This is sad. And the degrees of sadness, it hurts the soul. It doesn't butter my pecan sandy. For example, if Chris is still here, he'll sit here and lie to your face and be like, oh my God, such great content. When in reality, it's not. It's not. They can try as hard as they want, and some people make it work. Chris does not. This is just stonewalling to the horrorest degree. But enough of sad boy. We must educate ourselves. It's time. It's time. It's time for you all to learn. It's time for you all to learn. Now, Leon sounded like a swamp motorboat. That is a drastic characterization. Now, I don't know how to break this to any of you Americans, but I want you to like hear this from me, because maybe sometimes we don't get along. Maybe sometimes you don't like me, but I just want you to know, I don't give a fuck what you people do in terms of whatever you got going on with your politics. I don't give a shit. Personally, I'm happy that y'all have a life to live in some facets and scenarios. Can't be more happy for y'all. But I'm going to need y'all to stop like bloviating how much you claim to quote unquote not care. And then when reality beats you upside your head, you start turning into a bitch. What do I mean? Well, you clearly see the screen. You clearly see that this man wants to give his opinion on Kamala. And I want you to hear him speak about how much he doesn't care.
I don't know when people gonna get this shit through their head if they can't tell by the video, but I'm one of these motherfuckers that don't give a damn about how people feel about me.
Oh.
So let me tell y'all something, what I'd rather do
Tell
before
me.
I give a damn about how y'all feel about me or before I vote for Kamala.
Let me hear it, brother.
I'd rather eat a well-done jean jacket with steak sauce before I vote for Kamala or give a damn about y'all. I'd rather wear Lizzo thong as a Halloween face mask before I give a damn about y'all and vote for Kamala.
Oh.
I'd rather use Charlie Sheen diabetic needle straight from his arm to mine before I give a damn about y'all.
Well, that's just graphic.
I'd rather use a needle straight from Magic Johnson.
That's just graphic.
Magic Johnson before I give a damn about y'all.
That's just graphic.
I'd rather mop the ocean.
Oh.
Before I mop the ocean twice.
That's a lot of work.
I give a damn about how y'all feel about me not voting for Kamala.
Watch out for sharks.
I'd rather eat a peanut butter filled Popeyes biscuit in the middle of the desert before I give a damn about y'all and how y'all feel.
That's a lot of chewing.
I'd rather sip tea at Bill Cosby house and fall asleep and take a nap.
Take NyQuil.
Before I give a damn about you. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
I'd rather tongue kiss a motherfucking king cobra before I give a damn about how y'all bastards feel about me. And how and who I vote for.
That's crazy.
I'd rather vacuum the Sahara Desert with a hand vac before I
bring water. Y'all get the point? Y'all get the point? He doesn't care about what any of y'all think because he's not voting for Kamala. Y'all get that? Read that. Read that. And we don't give a damn about when the police kill you and Trump give them immunity. Now, pop quiz, everyone. How you think he gonna respond to this? Is it A, that's fine by me, I don't care? Is it B, man, wow, I still don't care? Is it C, he just goes on a tirade insulting her intelligence? Now, if you chose D, and you say he gets very upset and pulls the race card about how this is a black woman telling him this, you would be correct.
Y'all see this? This is what I'm dealing with. But guess what? This wasn't said by a white person. Look at it. This was said to me by a black woman. A black woman said this to a black man. But
I thought you didn't care. Why we pulling the race card?
Because she don't agree with how he thinks politically. I didn't say anything.
I thought you didn't care. I thought, what is this? What is this? All right, we're gonna stop this complete caring and not caring to discuss our favorite subject on these streams together. Our friend, the lovable Peachy, and Peachy tells us, and I quote, "I forgot to tell you, I found out something devastating. Mom made meat yesterday as usual, but." ... It looked different. It looked juicy. Had seasoning and everything. It has salt in capital letters. I asked her about it and she said, and I quote, "I'm tired of making meat so dry and bland. That's how your father likes it. I just can't stand it anymore." the whole family has been So you mean to tell me that this whole charade of you so this is all because your father so the father ruined the home. Oh God. I need y'all to understand, for those of you who don't know, Peachy can't season anything. She's been traumatized by her family in terms of only seasoning various things with salt and or pepper. I've never heard her once say salt and pepper. It was always salt or pepper. And the objective fact that has gone on titillates the soul. And I just told her, so the father's the one. And she says in all capital letters, he's the one making us suffer. All these years, we could have had salt in our meat. What do you mean salt or pepper? These people didn't put salt in their foods. Or if they did, it would only be salt. Or it would only be pepper. And again, I need to say this out loud. I don't know how that entire family is still alive. Oh, this is the best part for all of you who know the real lore of Peachy. And I quote, I should have known since he introduced me to microwave bacon.
Anything bad towards her. I didn't speak any harm towards her. I didn't say anything bad about Kamala. I didn't speak any.
You said you would rather take drinks from Bill Cosby. So let's not play that game. You sat there and directly bit the issue. You started this by saying everything you would rather do, from mopping the ocean, from sniffing thongs, to drinking or eating peanut butter Popeyes biscuits. You gave comedic disdain for how much you didn't want to vote for somebody, and somebody gave you the same energy back. You said you would rather be drugged than vote for Kamala. What are you mad at? If we're going to be something, let's be. No, you said this quote wrong. Let me help you, Captious clown. The quote, the way to make this funnier is, if we gonna be anything, let's be fucking for real. As much people may not think, they may not care, they still care. Yes, absolutely. That's the whole gimmick. I've done this too, which is why whatever you don't see me talk about, I legitimately do not care and refuse to give it any length of energy. But motherfuckers will sit here and tell you they don't care about something and spend 10 minutes going through it. You can add me in that list because I've done it. And I've slowly had to stop doing that shit. Because it's like, if I truly didn't care, why am I here? There's a level of care here. And motherfuckers will always be like, well, I don't care as much as the next guy. You care. You care. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you better be right, PJ. I told him. Oh, look, I got another quote. And I quote, I just don't understand. His mom and grandmother was a really good cook. Oh, his mom and my grandmother was a really good cook. My dad, when he does cook, is actually pretty good at it. But dry and unsalted meat?
Horn towards Kamala. I just voiced my opinion, and you allowed it to make you that angry that you would wish death upon another black man. As a black woman, how can you say you represent black F's?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sounds like you care, buddy. You sat there. I'm sorry, but we heard this man say he would rather be drugged. Hold on.
I'd rather tongue kiss a motherfucking king cobra.
Sounds like violence brought towards you.
For Kamala. I'd rather eat a peanut butter filled Popeyes biscuit. Rather use a needle straight from Magic Johnson.
You'd rather use needles from diabetics and people with AIDS. Like, hello? You not uplifting nobody? You could have just said, hey, I ain't voting for Kamala and kept it pushing big time. But instead you did this. And for what? Pray tell, what did you do this for? Like, what was the purpose? What was the goal? What was the circumstance? What was the beef? What was the beef? What was it? What was it? What was it?
Excellence, and this is what you say because you got angry about my opinion. Tell me that. Tell me how you any different from the racist white people that you trying to call out. In actuality, you are 10 times worse because you said this about your own race. You don't see white people saying stuff like that about their race.
Shit, you sure? You ain't seen Libs of TikTok Twitter account. All that motherfucker got is white people talk about how they want to eradicate the white race and how the white race need to go, not realizing that they themselves are white.
Because they agree, they got different viewpoints. You don't see Asians doing that. You don't see Arabic people doing that. It's
Yes, you do. You not expanding your horizons over stupidity of people on the internet, buddy. At least with you, you don't double down on your own hypocrisy. Individuals like Tipster will fight tooth and nail to not seem like a hypocrite, but they just sound stupid. And it's true, because if we can bring it back to individuals like Tipster, individuals like the Officer Tatum, these individuals live and die by smelling their own shit. And then when their entire comment section chews them out over what they see with their own eyes, they always cope the next video. Was I wrong about this? Did I get this wrong? And then they just completely sidestep the entire conversation to bitch about how they got chewed out by their audience. Pathetic. Might I say pathetic, pathetic, pathetic.
It's us. It's us. We the problem. We our own problem. We standing in our own way. We want to make everybody a problem, but we the damn problem. Because how can you say this about another fellow black person? And
well, if the black person is going around saying they'd rather be drugged, take needles, you could have just said you don't want to vote for Kamala. People would have still jumped on your ass about that, but they would have been in the wrong if you just said, I'm not voting for Kamala, and then somebody dropped that comment on you. That would be wild. But I don't have no sympathy for you because you initiated the smoke, you blew it, and then somebody blew it back at you. And often the problem with a lot of people is they don't want to smell the smoke that they themselves blew at other people.
Supposed to be trying to represent black excellence. No the hell you ain't, you black bastard. No the hell you ain't.
And look at you. You not uplifting. You not trying to change the perspective. You not trying to fucking operate in a means of trying to educate somebody so that they can understand your perspective. You just making it worse. You not helping. You also hindering.
You are the reason, you people like you the reason this country keep going into a further shithole.
No, it's those motherfucking politicians who everybody vote for.
Because it's people like you. If you can't even stand with me on, you can't even agree to disagree.
Why would anybody want to stand with you when you open the conversation with, hey, I'd rather, what was it? What was it? What was it?
I'd rather use a needle straight from Magic Johnson. The 90s Magic Johnson before I give a damn about y'all.
Oh, so you would rather do that instead of giving a damn about other people and voting for Kamala, right? So why would they be cordial with you? I don't get that.
Agree without getting mad. But let me tell you something. Before I give a damn about motherfuckers like you,
Let me help y'all out. Because maybe somebody in here is like, I don't see a problem with what he said. His problem is that he told y'all he don't care, went on a whole diatribe about some shit he would do to his body and his well-being and himself to prove how much he doesn't care. And then when somebody gave him the exact same smoke back, all of a sudden it's time to care. What? What a shocker.
I'd rather get butt naked and run through.
He's still doing it.
A razor blade.
He's still doing it.
And jump in a lemon juice and alcohol filled pool before I give a damn about motherfuckers like you stinking at.
Look, see, and that what tripped me out about some of y'all, and listen, it don't matter if you conservative, Republican, MAGA, liberal, Kamala, whatever the fuck y'all call you. It don't matter, because this varies both ways. Y'all got a tendency to talk about how much y'all don't care about y'all opposition and how much y'all are so superior to your opposition. But then when your opposition give you the same energy back, all of a sudden, we got to start clutching pearl. No, baby. No. No, don't do that. Do not do that. If you don't care, just go vote for whoever the fuck you want. Because like I've been saying, one side gonna win, one side gonna lose. One side gonna cheer, the other side gonna claim that the side cheering cheated. Rinse, fucking repeat. And you know what I thought about? I thought about this while I was like yelling at Kamal yesterday while playing Wukong. For the amount of you motherfuckers that's so gung-ho about talking about, or not talking about, defending January 6th, and some motherfuckers like that exist, so don't play that game with me. My only question to people like that is, what would you say if you had certain individuals keep the whole January 6th thing the exact same, but instead of it being Trump and Trump supporters, it's Biden and Biden supporters? If your stance changes, then I can't ever have a conversation with you. And we don't even need to do that scenario. We have real examples of BLM. What y'all call it? The summer of love? First of all, gay. Second of all, never do that. Like, never do that. Kamal wasn't all that helpful with the tips in Wukong. Yeah, fuck Kamal. If he's watching it, fuck you, Kamal. It's like, y'all do a wonderful job talking about your opposition, but then when your side do the same thing, you're magically nowhere to be found. You magically got an excuse, and I don't know how you come about that shit. I necessarily don't understand how you come about that shit. January 6th is still a topic of conversation. Yes. That will always be a topic of conversation. Because as much as people want that to be forgotten, that is a drastic black eye to the Republican Party and to America as a whole. And to tie in BLM again, the goal of both of these groups was to do what? Make some semblance of change, correct? I like how they both failed. BLM's whole gimmick was, hey, we got to do all this, stealing Jordans for the death of a black man, to somehow change the ways of police structure. Didn't work. Black people still dying. Black people still got violence brought upon them. Cops, in certain scenarios, are getting away with shit that they shouldn't be getting away with. Nothing changed. You January 6 motherfuckers. He was like, oh, we got to do something about our country being stolen from us. And it didn't even work. Biden was still the fucking president. You niggas failed. But somehow, some way, I'm both sides' biggest problem because I sit on a fence making fun of all of y'all. You niggas make no fucking sense. Leon, I need your opinion about a white guy. What? What white guy? Like, what, or a type of white guy? What? What am I looking at? What is this? My fucking stream deck is frozen for some fucking reason. I can't fucking change the buttons at all. I don't know how we got to this point, and I don't like it. I don't like how we got to this point, and the window won't close. Okay, now it's closed. Us fence sitters are easy targets. No, we're not. We're the most difficult because motherfuckers try to wordsmith their way and to try to make us inconsistent, when in reality, we're the most consistent because we look at one side and see the stupid shit they're doing and say, wow, that's fucking stupid. And we look over to the other side and we say, wow, you're stupid on this side too. It's like, whoa. And both sides will sit there and be like, oh, pick a side, pick a lane. Oh, sure. I picked this one where I can make fun of you all. I'm going to have a drastic hot take. All of these individuals never help the situation they claim to care about so much. All they fucking do is just be a nuisance to distract from the actual conversation. Like, drastically. None of these individuals have actually brought out productive conversation about anything. This one had no points of validity, and basically got smeared as being a racist because he tried to talk down to a black woman on YouTube. This dumb fuck wanted to make a 4-hour-long fucking video to try to make fun of conservatives in entertainment and failed miserably because he wanted to spend the first 2 hours. Oh my God, I got criticized on my videos. I can't do it. And to my knowledge, this one doesn't know how to actually tell a fucking story with consistency. And just because I'm recognizing this face, I need y'all to understand there is zero wrong with Mr. Beast hiring a fucking lawyer to help him out dealing with you motherfuckers. I hope you understand this is not YouTube, your phony ass fans fucking each other and sexting in Discord drama. There's litigation in this. So I'm not surprised that motherfucker hired a lawyer. I'm not surprised he's sending out cease and desist to motherfuckers. It was brought to my attention that either this motherfucker or another motherfucker wasted all of your time with like a third video, which basically, according to other people, has amounted to nothing, which, great job. Congratulations. Whatever sincerity and realness was about this and any issues of misconduct has become watered down because you fucking YouTubers are not journalists. You're egotistically driven fucks who want to be viewed as the hero of a story when you're not. You're a fucking moron. That's not the guy, the other guy who's making an exposed video. It's so fucking bad. Well, no matter. I don't know who this is, but Jesus Christ, grow a beard. Grow a beard. Grow a beard. All of you individuals need to grow a beard. Grow a beard and actually let it grow. Don't get that peach fuzz shave like that fucking freak Kristen Art. Like, actually grow the beard. Oh, it doesn't come in. You don't let it come in. You don't let it grow. You think a beard grows in a day. That's your fucking problem. That's your problem, you dorks. That's why your bodies are malnourished. That's why the black people show. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I might. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. If I watch this and it comes to a specific length, I might have to eat shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might have to eat shit on this one. I'm scared. Somebody just sent me a picture of something. I don't know if it's real or not. I got to turn the camera off for this one. I'm sorry. It has to be done. It has to be done. It must be done. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Why are you all talking about beards? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch this. Oh, I got to see if they disappoint us all or if they come out swinging with something. Less running around. Why is that the selling point? Less running around? Oh my God, you might have finally listened? Are the parks all just small and contained like what I asked for? More running it back into the new city. Why are they playing this goated ass soundtrack? Why are we playing the goated ass soundtrack? Like, no, I don't want Rise back. Fuck Rise. Thank God. Fuck! They might have cooked. God damn it, 2K might have cooked. Oh no. I talked all that shit. 2K might actually have cooked. Oh no. I talked all that shit. I talked all that. Why? No, never mind. I retract my statement. What is this? Why? Never mind. I retract my statement. Why? This is a basketball game. Why are we playing Gundam? This is a basketball game. What is with the Gundam? We don't need Gundam. Like, this is not aesthetically pleasing. I don't care about this. Just leave the basketball courts. Let the basketball courts speak for themselves. Who is this aesthetically pleasing for? We are not going to be able to get into the mech suit. That's not going to be something we could use on the court. What is this for? This is just big for the sake of being big. Oh, I hate it. I hate Rise. I hate Rise and Elite. Oh. Why did I see a race car? What? Is that a race car? Or is that a go-kart? It's one of them damn go-karts. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the fact that Rise and Elite are back. I don't like it. But that's the only thing I don't like about this shit. Fuck! I don't like it. Why is the city still here? Why? I don't, why? I'ma still probably have to walk around. It's the fact that I'm probably still gonna have to walk around in some capacity, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It upsets me that it's there, but oh, they got like the old logo at the bottom. I see it. It's at the bottom. They got Rivet. Sunset Beach Community Center. I gotta find a way to hate. About this. Are these like the old maps? Are they not revamped at all? I'm saying that knowing full well it don't even matter, because at the end of it all, it is a basketball game where you gotta get on the court. The whole outside, and I'm only speaking for me, it don't even matter because you're not even gonna see it all. You just gonna see basically the court. Damn it. But is this enough to tempt me though? Is this enough to tempt you, boy? Because I talked all that shit about how 2K repetitive. 2K ain't got nothing going on. And I guess they wait till the 11th hour to actually do something. Decisions. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. It still ain't enough. It ain't enough. Enough will never be enough. Just because you bring back old shit don't mean you fixed everything. Show me the controls. Don't give me that bullshit from Community Day. The sliders was on Rookie. Niggas was able to do shit on Rookie. Show me the shit on Hall of Fame, big time. You show me it on Hall of Fame. You show me how the game progressed after you patch it, because these fucking content creators and people bitching about the game because they ain't got no skill. They just want the game handed to them. Get you to change the game. Show me the game a month from now. If you show me the game a month from now and it still got a little bit of energy towards it, maybe I'll buy it. But I'm standing my ground. 303 hours on NCAA. I'm going to get to 400 by next week. It almost tempted me. I won't lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Feel me? Oh God, no. Hey, I'm an honest man. Look, they already got motherfuckers. Look at this. Look. We already pre-ordering. We back. Niggas crying. They got them. They. I promise you, today they gonna get buku more pre-orders. Today they getting buku more pre-orders. But I gotta see how the game end up. I gotta see how the game end up control wise. Show me that. We gonna go and be in business from there. But until you show me that, I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got no money for you. They almost got me. They almost got your boy. You see how they tried to tempt me with nostalgia? Off topic to the trailer, but do you think ego can be problematic, especially when referring to one's pride and trying to appear morally superior? Yep. That's why you got to check your ego at the door and understand that if you're, especially content creators, especially the political ones, if you are going to actually come out and about and try to be morally superior to everybody else, you're in for a rude awakening because your morals will be drastically beat down by reality, no matter how you slice it. A lot of motherfuckers got morals in my comment section. And guess what? That shit never sticks, primarily because the fact of life is often something so drastically cruel. And what fucks a lot of these content creators up is that they think they are untouchable under the guise of, hey, I'm right, you're wrong, suck it easy. Every YouTube debate is pointless. The only person who wins, no matter what people tell you on Twitter, the only person who wins is the one who hosts the stream getting the most super chats. If you can do that, you win. Fuck whatever point being made. I promise you, if I ever consider doing a debate and I was getting my ass whooped, but I was getting super chats the whole night, I don't give a fuck. I got paid to look dumb. I got paid to look dumb. You think I'm gonna feel bad? No. That shit just gonna excite me further. It's going to make me a happy. That's basically it, though. Because when your ego hurt, you can tell when a motherfucker ego hurt because they start being passive aggressive. This dude, what are you talking about? You don't see nothing. I gotta be a shill piece of media, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hold on. How do I shill? That sounds like I would shave my back. That sounds like shilling. I don't gonna lie. Shilling does sound like shaving the back. My ego ain't hurt. I'm being humble. That's another thing. A lot of motherfuckers get humbled. They don't know how to react to it. A lot of motherfuckers get humbled, and I said this yesterday, they turn into bitches and boys and girls because how dare you strike my ego down with factual points? Like, oh, dear Lord. Y'all won't read my comment section on my live stream channel? Because I read one yesterday. It was absolutely terrible. This is in reference into me lazily destroying every single argument about Assassin's Creed and how dumb Chris the Narc is and various other YouTubers are talking about this shit. I don't think people are mad about him being black. What a blatant fucking lie. People are just aware they want to talk about Yasuke's story because that's what keeps the Black Rock, and Vanguard V-Bucks pouring in. Let's also not ignore, well, first of all, they're going to get money from this anyway. Let's also not ignore that every time they try this shit, the game is 9 out of 10 absolutely trash. That's completely subjective. And when they inevitably get called out for being trash, they hide behind racism as a shield. Well, because people are being racist about this shit. Now, you have people who are actually criticizing the game. And then you have people who are being blatantly racist. And once again, take those people specifically, throw them over there. Your historical accurate point is immediately debunked if you play any Assassin's Creed game. They will take one piece of this shit and then turn it into an entire fucking fantasy. That's what they've been doing. And if you're just now complaining about that, you're a little bit inconsistent. The real issue is the fact that they got a single player game they have a mission in a single player game behind a season pass paywall. They have a subscription service based around this game. That issue has been talked about, but on the hierarchy, a motherfucking fictional game having a black motherfucker where you could run around beating people is more of an issue for some people. I don't get it. I don't get it. Speaking of games, I can turn my camera off now. Y'all don't need me. The artistic journey behind Dustborn's dystopian stylized American road trip. I don't even want to read that. I don't even want to read it. You see, where's Captious? That's how you do it. Once you like take a peek at something and you just feel yourself dying on the inside, you ain't got to read it. You ain't got to read that shit. Who asked me about a dating show? Have you seen the newest Ab and Preach video with the newly appointed Ninja Turtle Donatello? No. Should we watch that, or should we learn about how free speech is under attack? Don't answer that. Your opinions have been invalidated.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
Oh, don't do it, Gothics. Don't do it, Gothics. I believe individuals should be punished for spreading misinformation. Both on the left and the right. You can bring up any motherfucking group you want. If they're spreading misinformation that is verifiable and is disastrously destructive to a business, an entity, or otherwise, they should face a consequence. Alex Jones, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, The Blaze, if any of them do it, and some of them have, they should face a consequence. I hope this is not how we're doing this. I hope this is not how we're doing this. I hope we're doing this a little bit different.
Let's talk about this clip right here, all right? For those that don't know, this is Governor Walz. He is currently the governor of Minnesota.
Oh, God, I can't with this. Oh, God. I'm not in the headspace for this. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not in the headspace for this. I'm not. But we got to get centered, boys. We're here to learn. What did I want from you, Captius? What did I want from you? What? What did I want from you? Was it about pride? No, I feel like I answered your question about that one. It was something. It was something. I just don't remember. I just don't remember at all. I just don't remember. My bad. No, it wasn't the dating show thing. It was something else. I don't know. I don't remember.
And he is running alongside Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is currently our vice president. She is running to be...
Can y'all believe that motherfuckers got mad at me because I agreed with the point that Kamala Harris is the underdog with this whole election? Because she is. No matter if you're voting for her or not, if you got to start with only like 100+ days left until election day, you are the underdog versus somebody who's had almost a full year, if not more, to campaign and get people on his side. Hello? Especially if the motherfucker got shot at and that bolstered support for him. Because all of that shit happened in like a 3-week time span. He got shot. His numbers started to go a little bit up. Biden broke up with us. And then Kamala was the front runner. She's having to start from the bottom to convince people to vote for her. That's some underdog shit. And honestly, if we being real, like be real. And again, before I say this, I don't care who y'all voting for. I truly don't. Y'all vote for whoever you want. As long as you came to an informed decision and you didn't let dumb shit influence you and you made the right choice in your mind, I ain't got no problem with you. But if you just doing shit to look cool on the internet, you a bitch. It don't matter who you vote for. You can't fucking tell me that Trump wasn't a lock to win even before he got shot. Because be for real. Be for real. When you look at Biden, you can't even say with a straight face how you could be convinced that he was going to be alive for another 4 years. It was bad. It was bad watching this dude talk and be out in public. Then when Trump gets shot, it basically blew the roof out of the whole concept of this even being close. Then he drops out, and at the moment it's like an automatic. And then they bring in anybody. Kamala, Bernie, Hillary, any of the other ones, they would have been the underdog too. Now again, I'm gonna say it again. One side gonna win, one side gonna lose. One side go cheer, the other side go claim the other side cheated. All my job to do is fill in the blank past election day. That's my job. Hopefully y'all have fun on the ride.
President of the United States, and if she wins, this will be your vice president. Now, I know for a fact, a lot of people would agree with that statement. A lot of people seem to think that, yes, free speech does not cover hate speech. Again, I understand where that logic comes from. As someone who used to be a Democrat, I used to have a lot of the same beliefs.
That logic does not mean you're a Democrat. I just want y'all to know that. That logic does not mean Democrat. That's just your life. Hold on, I'm doing something. My dad heard me typing once and he was like, damn, you type pretty fast. No shit. I've been doing this shit since, I want to say, the 7th grade. And that would have been when I was like 12, 13. So yeah, no shit. That's what happens when you fucking learn the formation of how to set your fingers so that you could type. Not to game, you fucking nerds. You notice how nobody gave me shit for not liking Star Wars? Because I didn't give like this elongated ass reasoning. I just said I don't like it and people would just like let me slide. It's almost like if you do that more, you'll be just fine. Granny has silver hair? What the fuck are you talking about? Where do you see silver hair? Bitch, that's the lighting. What the fuck? What the fuck? That is the fucking lighting. You demon. Wait a fucking minute. Oh. Women and men are okay. Peachy, stick around because after this, I guess we're consuming more dating content. I need you as the metric so that I could tell all these people what normal women actually move and operate like.
Is you. So I understand there is an emotional aspect to that. You want to feel like you're doing something. You want to feel like you are protecting people. I get it. I understand. It is not well reasoned, and here's why. What do you mean by hate speech? Like
I'll give you an example. Wanting to kill people or hoping that they die over who they vote for. That's just my example. That's easy. That's easy. Like, that's hate speech. All that, oh my God, you're a racist because you said something I disagree with? No. Openly hoping or threatening someone's demise over disagreements, I would argue and classify that under hate speech.
Specifically, it implies by saying this statement that there is a standard of hate speech. So what is it? Can you show me a list where that would...
I don't have a list. I just gave you an example. And that's my example, and I'm going to stick with it.
Like what? Who gets to establish what hate speech is? Depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different answer, which means that hate speech is subjective. It changes from person to person, and that should alarm you. See, the beauty of the First Amendment is it gives us the power to choose. I have the power to choose if I choose to be offended by something that someone said. Oh, you said something racist to me? You said the N-word? Oh, okay, well, that's nice. Even if someone threatened me, thank goodness for the Second Amendment, but I would prefer if that person said whatever they wanted to me versus having a society where people didn't have the ability to say anything depending on what the government thinks is acceptable. I would even go as far as to say that there is something beneficial about being exposed to so-called hate speech because it grows your mental resilience. Now imagine for a second if every single person in the United States had the mental fortitude to not feel oppressed by hateful rhetoric. The government would lose its power. They couldn't depend on you to support them with your vote if you chose to ignore it or turn the other cheek. Well, there's a grand idea, but they need you. So they want you to feel as though you are literally under attack by hearing so-called hate speech. So they need to continue that narrative, so you'll vote for them. Now let's talk about the other thing that he mentioned about misinformation.
I can explain why people think this way. Consuming news that demonizes the political opposition to appear inhuman can negatively impact one's perception. Wow. I don't know why we just put it towards the news. You can literally watch anything that could give you a negative perception of other people and how they perceive things. It ain't just the news, partners.
This is another funny word. I could be wrong, but didn't we go through a pandemic? COVID came out and everyone started questioning the origins of it and questioning the legitimacy of the vaccine. And wasn't the media labeling these people as right-wing conservative conspiracy theorists who are spreading misinformation? And then come to find out it actually was true that wearing a mask didn't slow the spread and the vaccine actually didn't prevent you from getting the virus. And
you know what I don't understand? This is like the one metric they all got. They can't. They can't come up with anything. They spent all this time being wrong about a bunch of shit. They got the one, and now they feel like they've now figured out life. And I hate to break it to y'all, but you're gonna need more. You're gonna need more times being right on that broken clock.
Oh, yes, that's right. The virus actually did originate from a lab, but this was all misinformation, right? It's all xenophobic.
Yes, it was a lie, and people should be punished for lying to the public about that. What are we doing?
Misinformation by right-wingers. Yes. So when you say misinformation, I have to wonder, are you alluding to the truth? Is that what you mean by misinformation? You think that the truth should be suppressed? So again, who does this benefit? It benefits the government because at minimum, if you were to look at this at a microscopic level, it's kind of insulting that the government is implying that you're too stupid to ask the right questions. I mean, I do agree. We do have a lot of dumb people in this world. I get it. But again, I think in order for you to learn how to think critically, you have to have that ability to do so in the first place. And you can't properly think critically and reason through your thoughts if the government is just feeding you information and telling you what you have to believe. That's not learning. You're not learning anything. You're just repeating the narrative and then calling people conspiracy theorists because they are presenting to you an alternative viewpoint that
You know what's so interesting about this is that it's repeating the narrative spewed by other people. Now, they're not the government, but if you have to repeat the same things from other people without any developed thought behind it, what would that mean? That you're not really developing thought behind it, correct?
you can't fathom. And so now it's just misinformation. No, it's not misinformation. By the way, guys, because I know for a fact someone is going to come in the comment section and tell me, oh, there's a full clip. You're taking it out of context. All right. So I watched the entire segment and he was referring to the ballot boxes. So
So you know that you clip this drastically to a context that could help you with your argument that is not yours. How are you going to spin this?
His argument is that there's no guarantee to free speech in the context of lying about the voting integrity. And my argument still stands, okay? Free speech also covers lying, all right? Free speech is free speech. Now, of course, I don't recommend lying, all right? It's not good. It's no bueno. I know lying is a sin, but to imply that lying isn't covered under the First Amendment when we all know that the government doesn't have the best track record for telling the truth. Read in between the lines here. He is saying the quiet part.
I hate you, Pete. I hate everyone who says read between the lines. I don't have the time to unlock this fifth part of my head to where every sentence I gotta fucking read through the fucking lines. Why not just listen to the motherfucker tell you this instead of just coming up with your own idea? Because maybe, hear me out. Walk with me a little bit. The government can be wrong, and the government has absolutely lied to people. Am I supposed to believe you now? Am I? Because I would argue that's just as dangerous. Because what are your qualifications for, quote unquote, the truth? What are these qualifications? That's your fave? So let me pump the brakes on you, Eager Beaver. It's really not my fave, but this is my buddy. This is my friend. And unlike a good majority of you people and various individuals online, I can ask questions and criticize thine friends, and I won't have a problem with it. If they develop a problem with it, that's let's see, let me check my notes here. Well, I got this paper here. Oh, that's their problem. That's not mine. I told y'all that's why I'm respected and hated. Is because it's not just people I disagree with and despise that I have the energy for. I got it for people I favor. I will not let you all forget that when I criticized Tipster, this motherfucker randomly DM'd me. It was like, do we have a problem? I criticized the promotion of Gothic's documentary. She FaceTimes me and tells me to my face after we talked for like 2 hours, I wanted to curse you out over what you said over my documentary. But she couldn't do it because the conversation didn't go how she expected it. She was expecting me to be belligerent, but it didn't work. Because that's how this. Because I, unlike vast majority of online people, know how to have real conversation, not buzzword conversation. Buzzword conversation is pointless and annoying. This is why when y'all come in here and y'all tell me all these different variations of words, I tell y'all, talk to me like a normal human. Don't give me this online speak. I don't know it. What the Sigma? I don't know. I don't know it. I don't know it. I'm sorry. I just don't know it. I don't know it. But I tell you this much.
You have to do is believe.
I believe in Bo Nix. I have to. He's my starting quarterback. Oh. Peachy's a racist, everyone. Those bricks are fake. Yeah, it's a put up wall. Or like it's a poster. And that's a design choice. It's to bring a little bit more creativity to the room. Now, my one glaring problem, now that it's been brought up, are the bricks colored? Or is that like light in the background? I drastically want to know this now. If the bricks are colored or if they're not. Everyone, there's 50 people here. I need you all to do me a favor. I need people to spam Peachy hates black men. We must peer pressure her online to make her see the light.
out loud. So that's all I wanted to say. Let's get on with the video. So now you have to ask yourself, okay, why is this guy saying this about the First Amendment, misinformation and free speech? Why? What's the point of doing that? There is something else going on in the background that I'm sure a lot...
You gotta fucking read between the lines. What's going on in the background?
A lot of my viewers have already caught on to. I mean, it's pretty obvious. If you watch the news, you've sort of seen this pattern. But there
I thought I wasn't supposed to watch the news. They lied to me.
is an effort to push for more gun policy, or they say common sense gun policy. Okay, and
How did we get that from free speech, voter fraud, misinformation?
again, I understand this position because you want to feel like you're doing something to help. You don't like seeing people get hurt. And if you have these school shootings or these random drive-bys, gang violence and stuff like that, you want to feel like you're actually doing something. You're actually making a change. I get the logic here. But if you think about it, it's very illogical to support something like this. And here's why. I want you to consider this, all right?
Okay, but before we consider that, I am now starting a hate campaign. I'm saying this publicly in front of everyone. You can clip this if you want, so that if I end up lying about it, you know, you could use this. I think Peachy should buy me NBA 2K25. I think she should do it. And you know, I'm starting a hate campaign. I shall hate upon you until the peer pressure has... I'm a troll for the sake of being a troll. But I'm funny, so I get away with it.
When someone
A lot of you aren't funny, and that's why people get concerned about you.
goes to commit a mass shooting, let's say a school shooting, are they following proper gun safety? The answer is no. If someone
Pay the reparations is crazy. Yeah, white woman.
commits a school shooting, are they following
People think my laugh is fake. No one believes I laugh with any sincerity. But yet, if I show you a motherfucker actually fake laughing, you'll understand.
the law? The answer is no. So really, there would be no point to these laws, you could argue. So who does it actually benefit?
I wasn't paying attention to whatever she was just saying.
It's very illogical to support something like this, and here's why. I want you to consider this, all right? When someone goes to commit a mass shooting, let's say a school shooting, are they following proper gun safety? The answer is no. If someone commits a school shooting, are they following the law? The answer is no. So really, there would be no point to these laws, you could argue. So who does it actually benefit? We know who it's targeting, the average person that just wants to protect their family from criminals, to which, by the way, there are many, especially with this wide open border we have.
You had criminals before that fucking border. What are we talking about? Y'all seen that video of them dudes breaking into somebody's apartment? Ooh, that bitch was crazy. That shit was crazy. Bro, motherfuckers had it all on them to break into this shit. Bro, these niggas is wildin'. These niggas had it on them. They was suited and booted and they was ready to shoot it. I ain't gonna lie, I be terrified. Big 911. And you know what? If I die, I'm going out swinging. If I ever been in this scenario, if I die, I'm taking somebody with me. I'm taking somebody with me. If I die, fuck it. Y'all gonna hear about me in the news. I went out a warrior. Devil's advocate, the school shootings that continue to happen because no one wants to actually address the real issues at play are committed by young individuals who have access to those firearms. It's also true. And honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I don't even think a gun law could work. Because that still has to no matter what it could be, I'm still gonna think a motherfucker's still gonna find a way to get a gun and go shoot up a school or shoot up a store. Do y'all remember that dude who went to that store and shot up people, black people? Do y'all remember the infamous clip that was the smoking gun to prove that this was like racist. The motherfucker had somebody at gunpoint, pointed the gun. The guy screamed, he was a white guy, and the dude who shot black people in a store said, "Oops, sorry," and walked away from him. I'm never forgetting that. That's a core memory locked in my brain forever. The motherfucker had on a GoPro, and we saw that. He was like, "Oops, sorry. What? What? That shit was wild. That was wild. This shit was crazy." The one for Bob, I think that was the one. That shit was crazy. Bro really looked at somebody who was cowering in fear, and it sounds fucked up when I say this, had him dead to rights. And he shrieked, and he said, "Oops, sorry." Dog. Shit, y'all not. It sound fucked up, but I was kind of mad. Motherfucker said the one who shot Abraham Lincoln. See you? I hate you. As Uncle Ruckus was there, "Sorry, Mr. White Man. Sorry, Mr. White Man." I don't have a good Uncle Ruckus. I don't believe in it. I don't even know how you would set this up to actually save people. Like, I genuinely don't know. Maybe there's a way and I just don't understand it. But I've now started to realize, like, wait a minute, criminals don't follow laws, and they'll just, if you do something to restrict gun access, they'll just find a way to circumvent the restriction and get a gun, whether it be an AR or a fucking pistol, and still do the same shit. So it's like, but we should take a break from learning about that to back to the hate campaign. Peachy, all we, the campaign heroes, are asking you to do is give us $100. Not 70, not 130. We are demanding $100 for the reparations of black people. You could save all of black history. Do you realize what your people have done? On top of whipping us, beating us, enslaving us, trading us, you have let us know, the public, that your entire bloodline is terrible at seasoning food. By the way, new cooking video drops today. Chicken thigh hash browns. Chicken thigh hash browns. Don't question it. Just wait for it. Don't question it. Just wait for it. You know what's crazy? Somebody said I had the worst cooking channel and it was the best. I died. I died at that. I have the worst cooking channel, but it's also the best cooking channel. How did it taste? It tasted great. I will not lie. I won't lie. The only reason they're in the quality that you will see them in is because I kept them in the oil too long. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if you complain hard enough, you will get a free game, like that chick who got a free pit. You know what? You're right about that. So, hold on. I got something for you. Don't go nowhere, Peachy. Don't you go nowhere. You're not allowed to leave. I restrict your access. Also, hello, Gaming Witch. It's been a while. Maybe I should check the obituaries to see if anyone's dead. Maybe I should check the obituaries to see if anyone's dead. I got to stop making that joke towards you before you actually start getting upset with me that I'm hilariously funny. Bruh, see? Oh, matter of fact, actually, where were you? We were discussing your not so favorite topic, Assassin's Creed. We needed you yesterday. Or was it yesterday or was it the day before? One of the days. We needed you. We needed the one person who would defend that game to the death. I'm talking about like the last one. Hey, Leon in chat. What's up, sucker? Hold on. I got you. Oh, hi. Hold on. It's coming. Just let it all play out. I gotta set the scenery. You gotta feel this emotion I'm guilt tripping you with, Peachy. Feel it. Feel the emotion. Feel the guilt trip. Feel it. The guilt trip. Oh, it's so sad. Oh. Is this how you do it? I'm a black man. Oh. The pain. The struggle. The idea of me. An Afro-con. American. Not being able to play a basketball video game because of a white woman. And with your money, white woman Peachy, you can save black people. The black colonies. Think about Martin Luther King. Think about Malcolm X. Think about Tyler Perry's Medea. Think about Al Sharpton. Think about Oscar Proud from the Proud Family. Think about Chowder. Jake the dog. Oh, the humanity. I'm done. That's fun. I should do that more often. That was funny. Oh, for just 2 seconds. Chowder the cartoon. Yeah, he's black, I think. Nowadays, you could just call any cartoon character that you can't prove based off skin color black. There's an anime character that these motherfuckers are calling black. Why are you wearing a curtain? Fuck you, I'm wearing a blanket. Why did you shoot? I like how I don't have any clap back for you. I don't have any response to you. That's how you know you've gotten me. You've got me if I just use that as the metric. If I use that as the metric, you've gotten me. Think about Piccolo. The humanity. All right. Whoa. You guys are all on the screen there.
But who gets the benefit from this? Let's think about this for a second. If the government is saying that only certain people can own guns or more...
Wait a minute. How the fuck do we get from free speech to voter fraud, misinformation to guns? How did we get here? I'm still trying to figure that.
Specifically, there... Honestly, let me just say this, because a lot of...
Oh, wait a minute. Knuckles the Echidna. Darwin the fish. All of these iconic black historical figures you are letting down, Peachy, by not supporting an African man in the year 2000 and what? 24. How could you? How could you betray your teachings? You went to college for this. Nothing else. Oh, look at that tear. Oh, feel bad. Feel bad. Feel absolutely bad. Feel it right now. Feel that right now. Echidna lives matter. Black hedgehogs, Shadow the Hedgehog matters. Darwin's life mattered. Their shows have ended for me. For me and me alone. Fuck it. If a black woman could do it, why can't I? Think of George Floyd. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. It was a joke. It was a bit. Leave me alone. 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 Hey, a black woman was able to use Breonna Taylor for a P5. So, you know, if we really opened it can of worms, why is it still playing?
People are going to come in the comments and say, they're not trying to take away your guns. Of course they're not going to do it right away. Like, they're not going to barge into your house and be like, give me.
You know, it's crazy. They've been trying to take y'all motherfuckers' guns for years. This is not a new thing.
Your guns. No. They're doing it incrementally because they don't want you to notice. So now, if citizens are disarmed.
Meeting, I'm not reading that. And honestly, you more wild than I am.
And the government theoretically wanted to do something bad to its citizens, you know, actually oppress its citizens, since people love throwing this word around. No one would know. No one would know. Who would know? Under this logic of banning misinformation and not being protected under the First Amendment, no one would know if the government.
Yeah, meeting. I ain't gonna lie. You funny? But boy, I wouldn't say that.
Government turned tyrannical and started attacking its own citizens. Based on COVID alone, we know that misinformation just means the truth. In fact, it would be hateful for you to even imply that a government is capable of doing such thing. Yeah, it's almost like our founding fathers.
I feel like you didn't even need. What are you talking about the founding fathers for? I feel like you didn't need to include Tim Walz bringing up the free speech thing, because you just took that and started talking about something else. You just took that and started talking about something else. What was the confines of this? The title of the video is "Free Speech is Under Attack," and it's got the COVID fucking news blurb under it. What the? But you'll pin false allegations on me that I shot Trump? You know what, Gaming Witch? I'm sorry. And as an apology, you, along with Peachy, can fund the madness. You can save a black man's life.
Who does? It's so impractical. Hey, we got a $23 Sky Pack. Come holler.
It's like every time that I can't do one stream. Like, I literally can't do one stream without something like that happening. Leave Gothics alone. Well, first of all, who's attacking Gothics to the point where we should be saying leave Gothics alone? All I'm trying to figure out is, how do we correlate an interview regarding free speech and misinformation about voters and voter misinformation to guns? I'm still confused on that one. And I'm about to figure out, based on whatever she says, what the hell the founding fathers have to do with this. Also, because I saw it in chat. Hold on. Hi. Hello. I have an Xbox right here. I have an Xbox. I have an Xbox. It's the Series S. Am I holding this upside down? It's the Series S. I'm a gamer. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There we go. Clip that? Clip what? The hell was that? Oh, it's a stupid radio that I bought. It's a speaker that I bought that doesn't even work. It didn't work before I completely dismantled it, so don't even start with me. Don't even try me. That grin can be a thumbnail. Don't worry, I know how to fix them. Oh, I do too. I just haven't done it. I could literally sit down and fix the problem. I just never done it. And I've had that thing for 3 years. And it's been broken for 3 years. Just be honest with you. I got my guns. I'll never do see. Whoa, that's crazy. You see how I just tried to do the same thing and it don't work? Whoa. It's like it just won't leave my hand. That's crazy. Maybe if I throw it up. No, what? It don't leave my hand at all? Whoa. Precision gaming. It doesn't leave my hands.
Understood something about.
I was ready to give you my gamer tag, buddy. I wasn't even I wasn't doing that anyway.
Human nature. I wonder if maybe, they were trying to warn us about something by.
Y'all got to get off weed. Like, what are we warning us about? What? Go back. Maybe I wasn't listening.
Its citizens.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been all over the place with this video in like the span of this is a 9-minute video. This somehow got fixated on 30 minutes.
People love throwing this word around. No one would know. No one would know. Who would know? Under this logic of banning misinformation and not being protected under the First Amendment, no one would know if the government turned tyrannical and started attacking its own citizens. Based on COVID alone, we know that misinformation just means the truth. In fact, it would be hateful for you
to gaming, which go shower for never mind.
Even imply that a government is capable of doing such thing. Yeah, it's almost
I had a new joke, but I feel like that one crosses the line, so I'm not even gonna say it.
Almost like our founding fathers understood something about human nature. I wonder if maybe they were trying to warn us about something by having the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, because it's almost like the Second Amendment helps keep the First Amendment. But if we don't have the Second Amendment and
since when you care about that line, I've always cared. You motherfuckers created the perception that I don't care. And I don't know where you got that from. One more question. What are your thoughts on individuals like Vosh? So am I speaking... Do you want my opinion about Vosh, or do you want my opinion about individuals who are similar to Vosh? I'm going to need you to dress this one up.
We don't have the First Amendment, and it's almost...
I'm going to need you to rework that sentence.
It's possible that we would lose all of the other amendments. we can't...
You're telling me that way back before all of us were born, maybe, just maybe, the Founding Fathers implemented the First and Second Amendments out of fear that we would lose all of the other ones. Now, this is the part where somebody would say, they would try to, it's a possibility me. And if I had the ability to virtually wring anyone's neck who would say some shit like that, I actually fucking would do it. What the fuck are we talking about? Go support me so I can break free of Leon's chain. What the fuck?
Can't speak, we can't defend ourselves. What makes you think you're going to keep your so-called rights? Oh yeah, you think your rights come from the government? Well, my goodness, you better hope the government doesn't take them away.
There was no correlation in any of this. I didn't get like one piece of correlation. Like I didn't. Like, we went from making sure motherfuckers are situated about voter misinformation to COVID to fucking guns and the government coming to take it all away. What the fuck? I was confused by this. I didn't. I wasn't able to comprehend a lot here. Basically, because if I gotta fucking read between the lines instead of just you telling me directly, you're gonna lose me. That's just me. That's just me as an individual. I don't have the energy to read between the lines. Tell me straight up so that we could continue migrating throughout the day. Instead of individuals akin to Voss, I'm wanting to know your thoughts on just him. Well, unfortunately for you, don't have too many opinions about Buddy. Don't really watch him, you know? I do know he's still fucking weird, no matter what anyone says to defend him. He's still weird for having all that fucking CP on his fucking computer. But in terms of political takes, I don't really know what he's all about. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not about to watch any video of him giving his political take to find out. Me finding out about Voss via him showing everybody that he has fucking horse cock porn of that involves children in his computer, and his excuse was he's a size queen. That's all I need to know. That is the crescendo. That's all I needed. Now, you could probably tell me, oh, he's some conservative or he's some fucking liberal and all that shit. I'm not going to care. Because the selling point was what I just told you. And that was enough to make me say, you know what? You got it. You got it. What's a size queen? Google it and find out. You go Google it and find out. But from one political side of the aisle to another, let's hear someone else talk about misinformation.
Did you see his little thing today, Walls? It was from the past where he says, well, you know, free speech and all, but misinformation cannot be tolerated.
That clip, that 7-second clip, I think I got greenwalled on this because he was spreading this too. That 7-second clip that they're talking about was Wall saying that you can't lie about where ballot boxes are, which, by the way, is a crime in the United States of America. You're not allowed to do that.
It is a crime.
You can't actually do that. They're talking about this clip.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
He's not talking about misinformation and hate speech. He's talking about lying about where ballot boxes are and voter intimidation. That's what he's talking
Governor,
about.
one of the things that I've learned in studying all of this of democracy modernization is that the more people that participate, the extremes of parties go down because you want to get all the voters.
Exactly
and I think
right.
that what you're putting down is absolutely correct. And I want to, just before I ask you another question, I want to talk about what you just mentioned about misinformation. Because oftentimes before, in previous political chapters, disinformation, telling people where to vote the wrong way, that was these were considered shenanigans. But it's becoming more ominous. Can you talk a little bit about that and what you will do to ensure that there are penalties for that?
So the frame of the question is, it has to do with voting. It has to do with lying about voting stuff.
So where do the guns come in? Because you lost me on that one.
Right, which is a crime. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, years ago, it was the little things telling people to vote the day after the election, and we kind of brushed them off. Now we know it's intimidation at the ballot box. It's undermining the idea that mail-in ballots aren't legal.
Excuse me, it's pronounced battle box.
I think we need to push back.
My president, now and forever, Joseph Rutherford Biden, told me so.
Back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy. Tell the truth where the voting places are, who can vote, who's able to be there. And watching some states continue to weaken the protections around the ballot, I think is what inspiring us to lean into this again.
He's talking about voter intimidation, and he's talking about ballot boxes. He's talking about lying about stuff relating to voting, which is a crime. Nothing in here is about curtailing your freedom of speech or making racial hate speech laws or whatever. Nothing in here has anything to do with that. There's no reading of this.
You see how it took 2 minutes to radically debunk 9 minutes and 31 seconds? Well, actually 9 minutes and like 10 seconds because I'm not counting all of this extra. And so when we talk about the government lying, we got to start expanding our fucking conversations in the people who are claiming to be the truth tellers lying. For example, someone potentially, because we don't know until all of this information is solidified and confirmed, running defense for Andrew Witherford Tate and his issues regarding sex trafficking. Like, Honestly, and then when the defense is so shallow, it kind of makes you look bad. It's bad to do that without full understanding of what it is you're going to be talking about. So I tell y'all, and sometimes I jump the gun, but that's because I have certainty that I'll end up right. If I jump the gun, it means I'm certain I'm right. And if I end up wrong, well, shit, ain't nothing stopping me from getting back on camera and saying I was wrong. But that shit ain't gonna derail me. I've been wrong before. I was wrong at an orgy once. Nobody fucked me. And that's, yes, I stole that joke from Dave Chappelle. But I'm not making no money off it. So I'm free and clear. But I'm trying to figure out, what is this guy talking about misinformation about voting, which is a crime, have to do with motherfuckers taking your guns and your First Amendment being put in by your forefathers to be weary of the other amendments being taken away? Like, I don't get that. I saw someone in the chat of another stream compare Kendrick Lamar to Andrew Tate. I'm gonna need whoever that is, send them to the catacombs now. Because we not doing that. We not tolerating shit like that. How you guys feeling? You feeling good? Y'all all right? Y'all doing well? How are those two comparable? In no way, shape, or form. And again, I'm still asking anyone out there who's a fan of Red Pill and MGTOW and all these podcasters and Andrew Tate, you tell me 5 influential things that they have told you in regards to self-esteem or dating. And they have to be original, because they all parrot the same shit that you could get from watching any Disney movie from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Telling somebody to go work out is not original. Telling somebody to believe in themselves is not original. Have faith, not original. Be confident, not original. Like, nothing. They have nothing. Or how to maintain a long-term relationship. None of them are in relationships. All of them have proven via what they say and how they act and how they look, the women who they claim to want, the women wouldn't want them. And I'm sorry that you all, like, not you all, or if you motherfuckers out there are like so enthralled to be upset when somebody points that out. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings. Tough shit. All right, now, while somebody hopefully answers that question, if MGTOW are men going their own way, why are they telling other men to get women, though? It's crazy. That's crazy. What about having more than one girl? You know what's crazy about that? If you and other people agree to that, perfectly fine. That's just more love. I said that yesterday. That's more love. I'm going to say this with Peachy in the audience, because Peachy knows my beef. Peachy knows my struggles. Peachy knows how I feel. And she should buy me 2K25. You know why? Because she loves me. She won't say it out loud because she has to pretend to be like this edgy, cool, young whippersnapper. But, you know, she has a soft spot for little old Leon because I'm simple and the baby. I believe in love. I may be single. I may like have to fight the accusations of me being gay or zesty, but I believe in love. Motherfucker, I don't think a motherfucker asked me. I think a motherfucker just brought out the statement of like standards of what they expected out of relationships. All I said, and maybe somebody will agree or not agree, I just want somebody who will wake up at like a random night, 2 a.m, and we go to Taco Bell. Or we go in the kitchen and just start making food. Or I go in the kitchen and make food at 2 a.m, and at 3 a.m, when it's done, you come eat it. That's all I want. You can add in all the dates and whatnot and all the vacations and all that and gift giving and all that. I feel like that'll come with time. But like from the things that I want out of it all, that's it. And motherfuckers will hear that and probably raise an eyebrow. But that's me. If Leon can prove he loves black women, I'll think about it. All right. You want to know how you got to give love to receive it? What you want, Leon, is a Highland cow? That's crazy. You want me to prove that I love black women? All right. Walk with me a little bit. I will not joke. I will be sincere because the potential of you buying me a video game is on the line. So I will be sincere. I have to, God damn it, I have to log in. No, I don't. I don't have to do that. I thought Leon ended the stream. No. I still have things I want to discuss, so that's why I'm still here. I usually just end the stream when I run out of shit to talk about. Sorry. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? No. Where is it? No, please. Oh, found it. Found it. All right, PG. The concept of me caring about black women is on the line. All right. Now, from now until I make another joke, I'm all serious. Actually, before that, I didn't watch Dynamite. I saw the highlights. Seemed like it would have been a good show. I'm going to need Daniel Garcia to beat MJF. I'm going to need that to happen next week. And if it don't happen, I'll be disappointed. And I ain't going to lie, I did fucking watch All In basically because of Bryan Danielson. I enjoyed that whole show. I can't lie. I enjoyed the whole show. I only bought it for that, but considering I had nothing to do and I just sat here and watched it, I enjoyed that whole show. I especially loved the entrances of Swerve, Will Ospreay, and Bryan Danielson. I love when the crowd sings these motherfucking songs. That's my favorite shit, because that let me know this shit hype. Like, if you get the crowd to sing your shit, fucking peak and amazing. All right. PG, are you still here? You can't disappear. You can't tell me to do something and then disappear before I get the chance to do it. And so I hope you're still here. You need to be here so that I could fight for my right for you to buy me a video. All right. Now, I am typically an aggressive, Jesus Christ, my elbow poking out. I am typically an aggressive human being with my speech. Primarily because, don't make another joke like that, Meaden. Primarily because I grew up dealing with stupid people. And you know, people would say, oh, you got to talk calmly to people so that they can understand and get a understanding. And I was like, I tried that and I realized people just feel like they've skated by if you catch them and you talk calmly to them. And I just don't like that. Especially around the dating subject. Because nowadays, with everybody being able to broadcast their opinions on social media and in video form, you get a lot of people telling their discrepancies about dating, men and women. So don't play that game with me. And you come to understand when you listen to certain individuals, men and women, they clearly illustrate that they're the problem and they want somebody to ignore all of their problems and accommodate for them in every capacity. And that is willfully dangerous. How do I tie women into this, specifically black women? There's some bitterness there. It's with black men too, but you wanted me to fixate on women, so I will. There's issues there of bitterness to the point where you will have people celebrating and theorizing the end of other people's relationships because of the insecurities that they within themselves they have. And I don't like that. And I will aggressively say that they need to stop that. And I will say, I will look dead into this camera and with all sincerity, aggressively, I will not lie, aggressive, will say, stop that bullshit. Because as much as everybody wants to talk about, oh, I'm so stone cold and I don't need anyone, I don't need love, but yet your entire fixation on content is talking about dating, you would absolutely love it if you had somebody to talk to on the phone at night, fall asleep with, cuddle, kiss, hug, fuck, all that. Maybe. Walk with me a little bit, just maybe. If you'd stop letting the world know that you're undesirable and work with whatever that is you got going on in there, maybe you might get that opportunity of a lifetime that you so clearly want. And you know, I could say that and people will call me misogynistic and say I hate black women. I use black women to illustrate my point. I've used 2 as my defense.
All right.
There's one. Where's the other one? Where's the other little black one? Where's the other black one? Whoa. Oh God, look at that quality. Oh look, there's the other one. These individuals know the same thing I know, and they wanted to illustrate that to an audience of people. And that's good. Now, while I am aggressive, they provided a little bit more of a calm demeanor towards it. Why? Because deep down, even though we all 3 of us agree, the world is kind of shit and people in it are shit. I don't think either one of you will admit it, but I will. We all believe in love. And that's because love is a beautiful thing. Love is an actual beautiful thing. Not that picture. Well, that's just me pausing the video. The one, your greatest picture is when I get you looking at the camera with that pose. That is your greatest picture. That is undoubtedly your greatest picture. This might be even better. This might be even better. What's that phrase? What's that online phrase? Mewing? You're mewing right now. You didn't even know you were doing it. You're mewing right now. It's amazing. Like, come on, you can't say that. You can't say this wouldn't be a profile picture on Tinder. Like, come on. Very cutesy, very demure. I'm dying just because I said that. Yeah. I'm dying just because I said that. Look, another one. Look, another one. Oh, look, the greatest one. Me. Jesus Christ. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember how bare that room looked? Oh, God. When was this? This is when I first moved here. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's so bare. It's so bare. You know what's crazy? If y'all were in that room now, you would think I lived in a cave because I got them black curtains. Sunlight never comes in that room. Sunlight never comes in that room, and I love it. But look at that guy. Look how good that look. Look how good he look now. That window looks fake, doesn't it? Doesn't it really? Happy 1-year anniversary of you moving. Yeah. I really ain't even realize it until like maybe last week. It was after my birthday. I've lived here for a year. What a fucking confidence booster. You lift the blinds and it's bricks. If I just had a window that had, it would be crazy if I just had a window that was just there and you open the blinds and it was just brick wall. That'd be terrible. That would be terrible. Leon made fun of me for having pink lights. And you know what? As a human, I can stand corrected on the lights. You open the blinds, it's just another apartment, and the cycle continues all over again. PG, I will admit to you, I held contempt about your lighting choice. But seeing as that I'm a man of honor, there you go. Pink light. Pink light. Pink light. You can only see it like you can only see it like right there, but you get the gist. Hold on. I think we could do it like this. Hold on. Maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. Why are you updating? Skip this version. I probably shouldn't have did that. There you go. Pink light. Pink light. There you go. But yeah, that's how I don't hate black women. I want to see them fall in love. I want to see them be happy. Yes, I still have the pink hat. I'm not getting rid of that thing. That is like, I ain't gonna lie, that's part of me. Not gonna lie, I think I finished my pink phase. If you start wearing all black, I will be so proud of you. Yellow? This motherfucker said yellow. Jesus Christ. Yellow of all colors? Yellow? Not red? Not even blue? Yellow? All right. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Yellow? Yellow? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. You could have like a little yellow vibe as long as you don't over exaggerate it. Hey, don't get no yellow leather jacket and we should be good here. Don't get a yellow leather jacket. Nor should you get yellow pants. But if you get like a little yellow shirt, yellow watch, yellow hair piece, that could work. I feel like once you start going towards like the pants, then we have problems. It started with Pikachu. I agree. That's the only yellow thing in here. It started there. Oh, my. All right. Y'all want to learn how to be a man? I'm getting a yellow leather jacket. I'm begging you actually not to do that.
The question about how
y'all
Kamala Harris in particular
want to learn how to be a man? Yes? I saw a yes. Kyram said yes.
is going to reach some of the men.
Speed it up. It's on 1.5 and it feels slower.
Particularly white men, particularly white working class men, or even young men, Gen Z men, who are gravitating towards Trump and towards Republicanism because of everything that they've done online. What does she need to do to get them back? And are you seeing it here or seeing it in the program to come?
One word, walls. There's competing images or displays of masculinity here. I think the right or the Republican convention is Hulk Hogan. It's Ultimate Fighting Championship. There is an appeal to masculinity around being very straightforward, even being on the verge of being coarse, maybe being a little bit offensive, like saying it how it is. And there's huge demand for it because young men have become more conservative, and also a lot of people sense there's a real problem in our nation. 4 times as likely to kill themselves, 3 times as likely to be addicted, 12 times as likely to be incarcerated.
Yes, and arguably Hulk Hogan is not going to be the metric for stopping that. Just saying.
That with a modern form, I think, of masculinity here, and as someone who served in the National Guard for 24 years.
Wait a minute. I think we've avoided the obvious question in the room. I think we've avoided the obvious aspect of all of this. I just proved to all of you in a very sincere fashion that I don't hate women. I gave no jokes. I did not laugh. I didn't backdoor insult, nothing. I spoke directly and sincerely. And I believe that warrants a decision. Peachy, do I get the game? I did the job quite well. I made my case. I want to see black women happy and in love. Or, if they're not looking for love, surrounded by love from friends and family. We must get this addressed. The nation must know. The nation must be aware. I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock. What's the decision, Peachy? What's the gimmick? What's the verdict? What? I'm saving that. Hold on. I'm putting that. That's going to be the soundboard, baby. Completely stealing that gimmick from the Black Hokage. The Black Hokage was the first one to do it. I will give him that credit. I will not sit here and I go, oh my God, I came up with this idea myself. No. I got this from the Black Hokage. Much respect to the Black Hokage. He the GOAT. He the man. He helped me dismantle the stupid ass talking points from you people that complain about the fucking Assassin's Creed game. I'm putting that. That's gonna be the soundboard, baby. I recorded it, yes. Baby. I cut that right there. Cut that. There we go. Save it. Oh, wait. I got to detach the audio. I can't just bam, bam, bam. Export. Save as a MP3. And that's done. Go to Stream Deck. Do I need both of these?
Say cheesy. You gotta rock your hips.
Okay, I really don't need both of them, so I can get rid of this. I can get rid of like the sample and I could keep the full song. I can keep the full song. That's fine. I can keep the full song. And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, I'll get to it in a moment. I'll display the copyright. I'll immediately just say fuck the copyright and I'll be fine with it. I don't care. But first, let me just, there's here. And that should be saved. And at the press of this button, you should hear, yeah, baby. All right, for anybody who doesn't know, like I stream on Twitch. What's happening? Peachy is deciding on if she's going to buy me NBA 2K25. I had to be convincing and give an impassioned verdict on how I feel about black women. But I did it from the heart. Have to do it since you played this out. All right, so look, anybody who all right, if Tanya's here, she's going to be like, I don't fuck with Twitch. That's fine. Shut up. I stream on Twitch, probably going to do it tomorrow if I don't get the itch to do it today. And I'll play a game like NCAA and I'll score a touchdown and I'll immediately, after scoring it, play this song.
Say cheesy.
It's amazing.
We gonna do this shit like
You don't
this
know
for the
nothing
city,
about
man.
it if you ain't from the city, man.
Put New Orleans on the fucking map.
Should I do the dance with it?
Throw your ones up.
Every time I score a touchdown, I do this. It's a joke. It's a meme.
You gotta rock your hips. Rock your hips. You gotta rock your hips. Rock your hips. You gotta rock your.
Ignorance. If you not from Louisiana, or if you're not a fan of LSU football or football in general, you're not doing the dance. Or you don't get it. You don't get the circumstances of it. It's fine. You either gotta be from the city or you gotta be watching LSU football or college football in general. If you're not doing that, you don't get it. It's fine. Leon milking a cow? Absolutely. From a distance, gripping them fucking testicle udders and just, I would be the motherfucker to get kicked by a cow for doing that. I would be a motherfucker to get kicked in the face by a cow for doing that. Oh man, I hate the fact that you gotta play like a bitch to play Ultimate Team in fucking NCAA. That's the one thing I hate. You gotta be a bitch And I hate the fact that it's 3-minute quarters. Why not 5? Why not 5? I'll settle for 5. My expectation is 6. Why not 5? You could get a full game. They hold the. If you playing with like a dickhead, they'll fucking hold the ball for the whole half, and that shit blow me. I just want to play for real. I don't use all the bullshit. I just get straight to balling. Fuck, man. All right. Back to learning how to be a man.
Is a high school football coach. I mean, that's kind of the definition of masculinity. You're a high school football coach, but at the same time, he rallies those young men in an effort to protect LGBTQ students who claim they're being bullied. That is a nice modern vision of masculinity.
Protector.
Excuse me? What? Huh? Maybe I wasn't paying attention just now.
Football coach. I mean, that's kind of the definition of masculinity. You're a high school football coach, but at the same time, he rallies those young men in an effort to protect LGBTQ students who claim they're being bullied. That is a nice modern vision of masculinity.
Protector.
I think men naturally lean conservative. And I think what's happening for a while is men are becoming feminized. So I think they got that backwards, but they're asking the question, how can the Democrat Party appeal to men? And this guy literally says, one word, Walz, which is Governor Walz of Minnesota. I don't know if you guys have seen this man. He is not the epitome of mess.
What did Tipster do now? Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you, nothing. All he did was say, I don't cover drama anymore. And if you look at his channel, that is an objective lie. Like, he sat there and said all of his content that he has on his channel right now is political content. And that's a blatant lie. It's a lie.
Masculinity. Absolutely not. Because first of all, in my mind.
But we already talked about that. We already discussed that. We already did that. We could go back to it. I ain't opposed to it. You also miss the inconsistencies of people who want to talk about politics and how much they don't care about things, but when you give them the same energy they give you, they start crying. You missed a gang breaking into somebody's house. You missed us talking about GameStop now being the front runner for retro games because they're selling the stores. It's not selling the stores. They're selling retro games in select stores now, even though they were already doing this online. I got bored of this. I'm also uploading a video in the background of me doing all of this. The viewers went up when you mentioned Tipster. He's my significant cash cow. He's my significant cash cow. He's my glorious cash cow. Isn't it? Maybe, just maybe, instead of labeling an entire class of people as stupid and lesser than, maybe the Democratic Party could get to know the working class. See, the problem with that, here's where I'm going to talk to you with all sincerity. What we're not going to do is make the word stupider or I'm fucking dumb. We're not going to make the word stupid and the phrase lesser than something only said by the Democratic Party. There are Republicans who say the same shit in regards to their opposition. Both sides do this. Both sides have a drastic misunderstanding towards whatever target audience they're trying to grab. That's just true. Because the market for politics is in the fucking shitter. People just don't get it, per se. You know? But if both sides were able to actually understand it, maybe more people would trust them with running the country. But that's a, let me check my notes here, lofty goal that really won't be done. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, the weird disrespect shown to the military by Trump and J.D. Vance is something I'm not a fan of. That's just me. I don't like his fixation on focusing on how he lost the last election. I don't care about him being mad at the Obamas for doing the same shit he does, which is just making fun of people. Like, this is all just me. I'm speaking for me. Anyone who disagrees, you're welcome to. I really just want to know what these people are planning to do or planning to say to lie to a bunch of people for why they should vote for them for the next 4 years, just for them to not do the things that they told the people to vote for them for. Like, I just want to hear that. If I can get that, I'm satiated. But if I can't, oh well.
Mind and
hold on, I gotta fucking finish this. I gotta finish this thumbnail, please. Getting a White Claw ad right after talking about tipsters expected. Jesus Christ. Shit. Where's this thumbnail? I had this thumbnail. Oh wait, I know why it didn't work, because I don't have the thing. There. Am I crazy for saying beer is not good? Like, beer's not good. And I don't mean to sound like, oh my God, you shouldn't drink that. No, I mean the taste. Like, I had beer and it just wasn't good. I've had liquor and that's amazing. But beer? I don't think beer is good. And I had Heineken, which is already a bad sign. I had Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, a lot of lights in there. But they just weren't, they didn't taste good. They didn't taste good. And I was just like, ugh. Depends on the brand. Well, I just named you all these brands, but they didn't taste good, like at all. And I was just like, fuck, bro. I wish you tasted better. I wish you tasted better so that I could become addicted to beer and be abusive like various TV shows illustrate men look like. But that didn't happen. And I'm just like, oh, try Guinness? No, I've made my decision that I'm not really going to drink beer. But you put some liquor in front of me? Woo! What that one rapper say? I say, ooh, baby. I'm very upset with my cousin because he doesn't want to drink with me. But he'll invite me to his apartment and be like, let's drink. And then I go over there and nobody drinks. And I feel like a loser. And then I go home contemplating if I'll ever be loved. Oh, man. Sexy Red. Is that her name? Ooh! I say, ooh. That sound is so fucking funny. It's like, ooh. That's her. Well, I'm glad we know. I'm glad we know now. I don't drink, really. I drink liquor. Sexy Red. Oh, Peachy, are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't get gonorrhea as a lip gloss? You're a makeup artist, aren't you? You know about makeup, which basically means you're a makeup artist. You telling me you wouldn't put gonorrhea as a makeup brand on your lips? It's crazy. Now, we all know that gonorrhea actually isn't on the thing. But, Jesus, you telling me you wouldn't follow the hot, trendy trends? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let me add this. I'm sorry, the stream has been paused. I'm making a thumbnail. Because remember when I sat there and recorded my reaction to that 2K thing? Yeah, I'm just going to upload that. And go about my merry way. No one can name one good Sexy Red song. I mean, again, I hate to be the guy to keep pointing this out. It's a whole lot of subjectivity. It's your opinions on which you view as good or not. For example, I believe the greatest musician of all time is Frank Sinatra. You probably weren't expecting that. You probably weren't expecting that, but he is. He is, in my opinion, the greatest musician, singer of all time. That's how I genuinely feel. And it feels great to know that. Like, I just love his music. I believe the greatest song of all time, and this would be controversial, Singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing in the rain. I love it, bro. I just love it. I be singing it sometimes and it don't even be raining. Right. You know how many times I've gone out in the hot summer heat singing that shit? You're crazy. I be in that bit, bowling, we ride. No lie. I believe the greatest like new artist right now is Cordae. His style of flow reminds me of like old school R&B, and I fucking love it. Like R&B hip hop style, not like the slow, methodical Sade shit. You know? And I just like it. Especially the song he just dropped, I think yesterday. And the one he dropped with Lil Wayne. The one he dropped with Lil Wayne, whoo, it might be my song of the year. Because Lil Wayne can't go wrong on a feature. You know it's one of my favorite songs of all time, and y'all gonna look at me so stupid when I play it, because I'm gonna play it, and then we'll get back to business. We gonna get back to business. Let me just add that. Submit that. Would anybody like to guess one of my favorite songs? It's a hard choice, I know. It's a hard choice. It's hard to figure it out. I know. I know it's difficult. I know. If anyone could guess it, I'll make you a mod on my fucking stream. It could be anything good. Think of the most out-of-pocket song possible. Think of the most out-of-pocket song possible. What's the genre? I don't even know what you could classify this under. Matter of fact, let me Google it and find out. Hold on, let me Google it and find out. It's not Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Bossa Nova. That is the genre of this song. Bossa Nova. Now, if you don't get it, it's fine. It honestly would be difficult. It is not peanut butter jelly. It is not peanut butter jelly. I'm sorry. It's not that. It's not that. It's not peanut butter jelly. No guesses? No guesses? If nobody has a guess, I guess I'll just play it.
Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy, we are castaways. We were out at sea on a sailing ship. The rain began to
And me.
Castaways, ahoy! We are castaways.
This was my shit. I will fuck copyright. This is certified hood classic. Y'all want another one? Y'all want to go through my catalog of music? Fuck it. I didn't calm y'all down. Whatever anger y'all had in y'all body, I calmed y'all down. Now I'm about to amp y'all back up. I'm about to amp you back up.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that
made ladies sing the blues.
I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won.
Like, come on now. I got a catalog of music that a majority of it, I ain't gonna say majority, there's a significant amount where it's a lot of TV show opening songs. Now, I know the question you're thinking. You're thinking, what is my favorite Frank Sinatra song? Well, it's very simple. I could go with the Christmas song. I could go with What Is a Man? I could go with Luck Be a Lady. But instead, I'm going to go a different route. We're going to go a different route. I'm going to play this. And maybe you know it. It's not I Did It My Way. It's not. I'm playing this one.
Here's the last toast of the evening. Here's to
those who still believe.
All the losers will be winners. All the givers shall receive.
Yeah.
Here's to trouble-free tomorrows. May your sorrows all be small. Here's to the losers. Here's to the losers. Here's to the losers.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like, tell me for certain that I ain't crazy. Peachy sent me something. Oh, dear Lord. What is this? Peachy, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What website is this? Everybody Hates Chris. Everybody Still Hates Chris reveals its first look and premiere date. Oh, September 25th. Okay. Based on a UPNCW sitcom. This is being done by Comedy Central, so I have a little bit of hope. A little bit. I do not like this animation. As live action, which ran for 2 years, will feature Rock narrating the stories from his life. Good. That's good. Tanisha Arnold and Terry Crews will reprise their roles. Tim Johnson plays the young Chris. And I have faith in Comedy Central. I have faith in Comedy Central that they will make this funny. Because Comedy Central is not whoever the fuck made the Good Times reboot. So, you know, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to have to fucking get past this art style, but I'm going to give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance. And then when I watch it, if it's good, like I say it was pretty good. If it's bad, I'll just say it was bad. No skin off my back. Speaking of which, bro, can I actually bring it back to this? Cause this is what I hate. And let me just say it. I'm only speaking for me. I hate how you can't like nothing. I know nothing about this game because I haven't played it. All I know is that it got some real cringy fucking opening song that you gotta play through. That's it. That's all I know. And anyone who's calling it woke, you didn't review the game. So I don't respect your opinion. But there are people who actually like the game, and they're like small content creators, and they're enjoying the game. I'm not about to sit there and say, oh, this is game of the year. They're not saying that. They're saying, oh, it was a pretty fun game to play through, and I'm having fun playing it, and yada, yada, yada. They're just basically saying they like it. And motherfuckers are jumping down their throats saying, oh, you got bought out. Oh, you paid. Oh, you just lying. Like, bro, nigga can't like nothing? That's crazy. That's crazy. You should be able to like something and enjoy it and be able to play it. And if you want, especially if you want to give it a chance, like if a bunch of people hating on it, but you see some interest in it and you play it and you like it, well, fuck. Holy skibbity doo. Like, fuck. I think they ripped off the GTA apartment. I'm not too sure about it. I heard it from somewhere, from someone. Well, fuck, if they did, so? Like, literally, so? What that's gonna do? What that's gonna affect? Them ripping off GTA, so? Like, if I played this, like if I bought it and played it and hated it, I would give more of a critique than it's woke. I would genuinely give more of a critique. Like, genuinely, more of a critique than it's woke. But when I'm seeing a dude just like review it, he ain't over exaggerating nothing. He ain't saying this the best game of all time. He's literally reviewing the game. He's talking about the good shit in it. He's talking about the bad shit in it. And motherfuckers jumping on his throat about it. And it's like, nah, y'all niggas don't care about nothing. Y'all the same motherfuckers who claim to care about historical accuracies in a game where you could do the most unrealistic shit. Okay. It's also a copyright issue with Rockstar. Is that confirmed via Rockstar that they have an issue with it? Because if it's not, then no one should care. But if it is, then that's a bad look. That's a bad look. We're living in a time where people want to dramatize anything and everything because how dare you not parrot the same opinion as the rest of the hive mind. Speaking of which, I'm sorry I ignored that one guy because I saw him type this and I actually wanted to respond, but I was in the middle of rambling. I've given my thoughts on Mr. Beast, more so his friend and how weird that is. I haven't really seen too much of negativity towards Mr. Beast that actually means something of consequence. Him hiring a lawyer is perfectly fine. Any of these YouTubers saying that's a bad look, they don't run a business that is the size of Mr. Beast. It would be smart for him to get a lawyer. Whether if he's right or wrong, he would still do that anyway. Now, if he ends up being wrong, congratulations, you wasted your money and you look stupid. But if he's right, you motherfuckers are just gonna reach for the next thing. Hold on, I gotta blow my fucking nose. I sound so y'all can kind of hear it. I'm fucking congested. I did hear from other YouTubers they do want to see games like Concord and Concord and Dustborn Burn. That's another thing. I have no knowledge about that other game, Concord. Here's what I know. It's basically another Overwatch type game. And that alone, you tell me that, I'm not interested. Because I'm barely interested in Overwatch. And these motherfuckers, it's woke, it's DEI characters. It's like, was that really an issue? Because I know a game that got a bunch of quote unquote woke characters, and I still play it. And I begrudgingly have fun with it. It's Apex. I think you should care if this game is funded by the European government. It was. Not because of some narrative, but because they use tax cash to fund the shit product. I mean, that was like, okay, why is the European government funding a video game? But they probably went and got that approved. I don't think they just looked at motherfuckers and said, hey, we want you to make a video game. I'm pretty sure they went to like the finances of their government. It was like, hey, we would love to be approved for maybe a loan or maybe funding just outright so that we could make a video game. And they said yes. Anyone speaking that lie of, oh, the government just issued people to make a game. That's more likely than not what fucking happened. They more likely just got that shit approved after requesting, which is arguably fine. Still kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I personally would not want to fucking fund that. And that's just me. That's just me. But, you know. Enrollment to continue to decline. Oh my God. They closing schools? What the fuck? Oh, because enrollment. Oh my God. They closing down schools because of enrollments? And motherfuckers not being able to get enough people to enroll in these schools? I mean, that would be a reason to like shut down a school. That would be a good reason to start shutting down schools. Look up Jay the Concept on his take on Concord? No, because if he didn't play it, I don't care. If he's just pulling clips that he got from Twitter, just spouting off with those buzzwords, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, on occasion, I would genuinely seek out game reviews. I genuinely will. But it's getting hard to do it for some games because as soon as I hear the word woke, I'm just not interested in hearing what you got to say. Like, I'm just not. It's either I'm going to get interested based off of advertising or I'm just not going to care. Or I'm just going to fucking buy it outright to see what it's about. Because I'll do that too. You know how I can prove that? Just a little bit. That game right there. Black Myth Wukong. Buy it? No. I don't want Concord or Dustborn. I just told you I barely like Overwatch, and that's on the thin ice. So why would I buy a reskin of it? I didn't even know about Dustborn until this became a topic of conversation for the week. So no, I'm going to stick to what I got right now because I'm having fun. 303 hours in NCAA, 17 hours in Wukong. Let's just go ahead. Is the Gaming Witch still here? If you are still here, look away. Let's just get rid of this. This is a waste of our time. This is a waste of time. WWE, Call of Duty, Valorant. I have enjoyed this. I've enjoyed playing Valorant on the console, especially once I've gotten away from playing ranked. Actually, I think the Battle Pass is in this now. I think the new Battle Pass is in this. So let's see. Oh God, is that a new character? Don't worry, I'm not turning this into a gaming stream. We're still not done trying to figure out how to be a man, folks. We're still not done. I wanted to quell. I know you all were interested, and I know you're all here for my spicy hot takes about everything. So just know, we're not leaving from that factoid. It's telling that as soon as whoa. Hello, nurse. This looks drastic. Hello, nurse. Was in the battle pass. That looks trash. That looks trash. That is a gun I don't want, and it looks trash. That, I ain't gonna lie, that camo on that gun looks cool. That looks trash. This looks cool only because it's a gun I use. That looks trash. This looks like a Nerf gun. That's a knife. That's a pistol. What's the new hero? Where is he? Well, where is he? You showed me new. Oh, he's right there. Hello, Vise agent recruitment event. Oh, you gotta. Ew, no. What do you got to do to get him? What do you got to do to get him? Man, look at that. Look at that terrible score. 5 for 13. Terrible. And my fucking KDA was 5 for 14. Terrible. Very terrible at the game. Yes, I know. Yes, I'm well aware. Yes. But ew. This battle pass is not worth it. Has the aiming been fixed? I'm going to say no. But remember who you're asking that question to is a guy who's not good at this game. So please go ask someone else. Someone who's, how do I put this, better at the game. It is telling that as soon as a black character is featured in a game, and especially as the main character is somehow woke, lets me know about the person who said that. Oh, are you implying that they're racist? Because that element could be there. And again, I will keep bringing this up. If we're going to take the racist aspect out of it, we can, because unfortunately for the people who want to lie about it, there are racists who are fans of the same things you're a fan of. Is that an indictment on you? No, that's an indictment on them. I think it's batshit insane when people say that they're discomforted by those specific types of people. I do believe they should clean the sentence up so that it doesn't implicate everybody. But I also believe as grown adults, you should not be standing up to try to defend the indefensible. But let's throw the racist people out to the side. We know they exist. As much as you want to act like they don't, throw them to the side. They don't matter. The historically accurate motherfuckers have basically admitted to me that they don't play Assassin's Creed. They don't. Assassin's Creed takes pieces of real life and basically makes their sandbox structured. Bring in any Assassin's Creed game with their historical figures and moments and places in time, and you tell me that they keep it 1-to-1 accurate the whole time. Mind you, there's a game where you fight back in the early British days where you're fighting a boss with a World War II plane. But you want to tell me about historical accuracy because a nigga is able to be a samurai. He's not a samurai in real life. Boo plus who equals this shit is a video game. On top of that, the lie that these motherfuckers were getting hyped around, hoping that it happens, where they looked at one person who's a politician of a party that's bullshit in Japan's government and said the government might start looking into this game was a blatant lie. And the fact that motherfuckers got hyped up off of one person being disgruntled about that lets me know that you were just hoping for an outcome. It's almost as if the easier thing to do would be, I don't know, not buying the game. I'm not buying the game, but it's not because of any of the bullshit these people state. I'm not buying the game because it's a Ubisoft game that has a mission behind a season pass of a single player game and a subscription service that's batshit bullshit. There is no rhyme, reason, or circumstance that I would buy this game. These are more legitimate reasons than, oh my God, historical accuracy. Is this your longest stream on YouTube? Not even close. But I appreciate you being so concerned about that you're willing to ask. And I respect the fact that you peer into the lore of Leon to want to ask me such a question. But to quell your wonders, because, yeah, I stream for maybe an hour 30, sometimes even 2 hours, but now we're getting close to 3 hours. We just go down the well. We just go down the well. We got 2 hour and 24. We got 2 hour and 19. I did love the Trump live streams, the impromptu breaking news Trump live streams. Those are great. We got hour, 2 hour and 58 minutes. This one from 3 months ago. We're about to eclipse that, but that's not the longest. Honestly, the longest ones, look, 3 hour and 28. So no, it's not the longest. 3 hour and 13, 3 hour and 33. There was a weird period where these were like 3 hours, 3 hours and 2 minutes, 3 hours and 55 minutes. I put these members only for some reason. Hour 40, hour 49, hour. Where might the sweet spot be particularly? Where is it? Because there's two streams in particular that I could say with absolute confidence. Where are they? Excuse me? Where are they? They should be somewhere. Oh, there they are. There they are. Look at that guy. Look at what that guy got on. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. He's got on. Look at that guy. Look at the guy in the Spider-Man. Actually, that's 24 hours combined. That's 24 hours combined because YouTube's got it to where if it reaches like past 12 hours, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. But I shit you not. This was all 12. This was all, I don't even think it was 24. I think I'm lying. I don't think this was 24. I'm lying. But I know, what, fucking 9 plus 9? 18 hours? No. Was that really 18 hours? Because I did it nonstop, back to back. Like, I literally stayed up all night to play that fucking game and beat it. And beat it. Or beat the main story. Then I went on Twitch and just fucked around and did like all the side missions and whatever. But this was fun. These are my longest streams on YouTube. And not gonna lie to you, there's only one possible game that could beat that out, but I will not be streaming it on YouTube. Grand Theft Auto 6. I feel like Grand Theft Auto 6 will be the game to beat the 18 hours. So yeah, these two, even though they're two separate, I combine them as one as 18 hours. So that is my longest stream. And that is the dedication towards Spider-Man. While all those people bitch about it being woke and flags not being the right pieces of representation and all that bullshit, and oh my God, a side mission where you're playing as a deaf girl, which I will sit here and not lie, was boring, but considering how I played the game, which was all main missions, and decided that I'm going to do the side missions after, it was fun. It was a nice cool down. I literally think that was one of like the last missions I did. So that was kind of a good cool down of me just relaxing a little bit. Just a little bit. But let's keep learning how to be a man. I know that this was like 30 minutes ago. But let's be a man.
Actual, true, masculine man would be man enough to protect children. And what does he do? He makes Minnesota a safe haven for trans kids, and he says, yeah, if you want to abort your kid even after birth, go right ahead. Now men can have an opinion on abortion. That's so interesting how we're going.
Men could always have an opinion on abortion. Like, everybody has their opinion about everything. It's almost as if that free speech works out.
Back and forth. You are gaslighting us, and I am insulted. You want to be a man? Yep. Here's what you got to do. Come closer. I'm going to tell you a secret. Okay? You want to be a man? This is what you got to do.
What are you as a woman going to tell me what I got to do to be a man? I'm certain it'll be absolutely correct. I'm certain it'll absolutely be correct.
your balls off. What universe are...
I didn't watch this beforehand. I did not watch this. Did I? I don't know. I like watching Gothic's videos. Like, I could disagree on some things. I could agree on another. Nothing, unless this motherfucker ends up being a rapist, nothing will stop me from watching this content. I support my buddy. It's my buddy. It's my friend.
Are we in? How are you going to say that the Democrat Party is the party of peak masculinity?
What is this? What is this music in the background? And I'm be honest with you, the Democratic Party is not peak masculinity, and neither is the Republican Party.
In 2024, and offer free vasectomies at the DNC. Put on a dress. Support abortion rights.
Free vasectomy? Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought we was like pro not having babies and just dropping them off places. This is good. This is good. Like, giving out vasectomies? That's good. We don't want these motherfuckers having babies and just abandoning them somewhere, because that's going to create the conversation about bad parents, bad fathers, bad mothers. Motherfuckers don't want kids. I say go get a vasectomy. If you don't want kids, if you never want kids, not, oh, I don't want kids right now. I don't want kids at all. If you don't want kids at all, go get a vasectomy. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Even though when you're talking to conservatives, men do not have the authority to give an opinion on this topic. But as long as you're a Democrat, now you can have an opinion on this topic. Yes, support.
I just want everybody to know, I am not zoomed in on her. That is her choice. That is her editing. I do like these glasses. They're so clear.
Abortion rights and get your balls off. That's all you gotta do. Use tampons. Want to be a man? Use tampons. Here's the other layer to it. They're saying that Governor Walz is pro-LGBTQIA. Studies show that if you are a part of that community, you actually have a higher risk of mental health issues, drug addiction, not to mention the other stuff like the sexy time stuff. So you want to...
That's wonderful. Can I get like not a citation, because I also like have seen these studies. What I need is like a solution. If this is a problem, which in some cases it is, we need a solution.
Promote that, and then also say that men have bad mental health and that's why they're going to the right. Like, do you people read? Of course you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be a Democrat.
I did not learn how to be a man here. And maybe that was the point. Maybe this was supposed to be satirical, but I did not learn on how to be a man. I did not learn. Is there any more teachings? The Democratic Party is the party of ignorance. We watched this. Only stupid people vote for communists. The battle of ideas. I'm not watching a debate. We already watched the Pride Month thing, and I got annoyed at the end of it. I'll entertain this one.
I bet Gothics could speak on this further, but absolutely zero people are scared to wear a Harris shirt.
Dog, no. And no, fuck. All right. Let me tell you people something. And it is not an indictment on Gothics. This is about like these weird. Before I say it, anybody online who's been participating in this entire summer of trying to prove that your political opponent is weird, you are fucking weird. You have done nothing but prove to me that both parties are weird. And conveniently, when I say the word weird, the Canadian shows up. But besides the point, there's a video, and I need to find it, of a guy going, you know what? And then I come over here. Heckin', do you like the fact that you could see people's chatting in the bottom right corner of my screen? Doesn't it look so cool? Doesn't it make me look like a professional streamer? I don't know if I could find these videos. Like, because you have to be like super specific about what it is you're trying to fucking wear or show. Oh, I found it, but this is AI generated. Fuck. I'm gonna bounce and continue to work on my candle stuff. Shut up! You enjoy that. I'll be waiting for my caramel macchiato scented candles. Everyone, if you're a candle person, I would consider the Gaming Witches candle. Or if you're a wax melt type of guy, you know what I'm saying? If you're a guy who wears wax melts, uses wax melts, burns wax melts. But there's this guy, I can't show it because it's AI generated. It's not the real video. It's not the real fucking video. It's a guy. This is not the real fucking face of the guy. He's wearing this Joe Biden uncircled, convicted felon circled shirt, and he was like hoping people would like come talk to him about the shirt. And it's like, you're fucking gay. And then there's another guy who went to Disney World and had a Trump hat on, and he recorded himself. People shouldn't be afraid to support their political favorites. I don't see anyone out here wearing a Trump hat. Everyone's so afraid. Bitch, it's Disney World. They are not there for that. It's almost like what you see online is not really what you're going to see all the time in real life. What? And that got me only because of that part right there, the Harris shirt shit. That irks me.
I bet Gothics could speak on this further, but absolutely 0 people are scared to wear a Harris shirt. When I initially got tagged in this post, I thought to myself, this has to be satire. This is a meme. There is no way that this is an actual person with these types of thoughts. But then I remembered, it's 2024. Anything is possible.
Bro, people like to... Listen, I don't care if you have a Trump shirt or Camila shirt or Biden shirt. It don't matter. You want to support who you want to support out loud, do it. Do not make it such a big deal that you are hoping somebody confronts you. Because you are weird.
Possible these days, right? So let's take a look at this post in question, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, okay? So as we can see here, okay, we have a photo of a white woman wearing a Harris and Walz 2024 t-shirt. I have to specify that she is a white woman. See here, okay?
I wore my shirt out in public for the first time today. I got a lot of thumbs up, and several people stopped to say good job, and one exchange went like this: lady, wow, you're just wearing this out and proud, huh? Yep, I'm too afraid. I'm done being afraid. Then I am too. Inspire. Be brave, friends. Gay. First of all, who convinced y'all? Why are you pussies so fucking afraid to just outwardly support? Do you realize I have a fucking hoodie that says, hey, fuckface? Matter of fact, where is that? I need it. It's so apropos. Where is that fucking hoodie? Where is that fucking hoodie? Yes, I left my whole screen just to go fucking look for this. I found it too. Listen, bro, I don't know why y'all so afraid of shit. Because if anybody comes up to you and touches you, that's assault. Report them to the local authorities. Do you realize I've worn this to stores and I've gotten employees at like stores, retail stores, Walmart, who are probably having a bad day dealing with all you shitheads that don't know how to shop for groceries. They see this shit and they laugh. I've brightened somebody's day. That's crazy. And if that one don't float your boat, Spanish for I love you. And it's an image of motherfuckers fucking back shots galore. And that has made people's day. Bros, all you gotta do is just fucking be you, be yourself. What the fuck? Ain't nobody gonna, if I fucking wore a political shirt, I wish a motherfucker would try to tell me fucking something. I don't give a fuck. What headset are you using? What a great question! Wish I had the answer straight in front of me. I'm using the Logitech G733 headset. I can barely see Leon. It's because I'm in the dark. It's because I turned my light off. I'm sorry. I wanted to live in fear. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to live in fear. Now, I'll show them again. I'll show them again. It's Spanish for I love you. Isn't it great? Don't you like it? And if you want one, you can go buy one from Abba and Preach's wardrobe shop. Because that's where I bought this from. That's where I've got both of these from. Hey, fuck face. Light speed? I don't know, buddy. You can get that from Abba and Preach's a merch store, because that's where I got these from. I also got their weird baseball jersey. Shilling Abba and Preach merch? Absolutely. It's good. Booty Queef shirt? No, I didn't get that. I don't even think that was a thing when I bought both of these. I think the Booty Queef shit started this year. I bought these hoodies in 2021, maybe 22. And I remember them bitches coming in the mail. I'm like, what the fuck did I order? Yeah, because I bought it. Them bitches took a long time to get there. Not like, it ain't take like 2 months. Most of just like 3 weeks. To the point where I forgot I bought them. I'm like, what the fuck? How long is that? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! All right. But this is dumb.
We have a photo of a white woman wearing a Harris and Walls 2024 t-shirt. I have to specify that she is a white woman because, in my opinion, progressivism is a white woman's religion. And I know...
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Progressivism is not based upon skin color. It's based on ideology and perspective in which you understand or grow up in, based on your surroundings, family members, school, friends, family members. Leon, I'm too broke for a gym. How would you make your workout routine at home? Well, whatever you would do at the gym, without the exception of weights, do it. For example, you can do crunches, you can do sit-ups, you can do planks. I've gotten back into doing my planks, and I used to be able to hold it for like a minute 30, and I need to get back to that. It's to my understanding and joy that I do 12, 8, 6, 4, 2 in regards to everything. Start with 12, then go to 8, then go to 6, then go to 4, then go to 2. Squats. Glad this Canadian brought that up. Or, you could buy weights. You ain't got to buy like a whole fucking set, including like the chair. You could just buy the weights and fucking have them in like the corner of your room and then pull them out and then just fucking do the workout there. Also, great freeze frame by me. Spectacular. I just got a comment under my last video, and I quote, "My mom sent me to your page. I'm so glad she did." I got y'all mamas watching me. Y'all need a stepdad, just say that. Y'all need a stepdad and just say that. I can play the role of an absent father. You ain't my kid, so I ain't taking care of you. Thumbnail? No, I don't need this. It's just a great freeze frame. But you could go on a run. That's my big thing. I'm glad, like, if I decide to do it, I could fucking take a nice little walk that'll probably be like 20 minutes to like this big ass open track field, and I could just run that, and then I could walk back. That is fucking amazing for me. Like, actually. It's like a 20, 30-minute walk. And that'll be part of it. It's like, and I hate people, so it's like I don't want to go to the gym, and you could work out at home. And I've done that. And it's peaceful. I could turn on my TV and I could just work out. I ain't got to listen to no overhead music. I ain't got to worry about charging my headphones. I'm literally in the comfort of my own home with a big-ass 60-inch TV in front of my face, working out, doing squats, doing sit-ups, doing push-ups, doing, I don't know the name of the fucking workout that helps you with your calves. Like, there it is. Just that simple. Just that easy.
Oh, a lot of white women watch my channel, but statistically speaking, white women seem to love this particular religion for some strange reason. All right, so let's read this supposed dialogue that took place.
It's also not a religion, and if we're playing that game, the cult of MAGA exists.
This woman says, I wore my shirt.
And I would tell you this much. If you wear a fake bandage on your ear to show solidarity with a man who got shot, that is a certain type of behavior that rhymes with the word bolt. And I don't think a lot of people are ready for that.
Out in public for the first time today. I got lots of thumbs up and several people stopped to say, good job. One exchange went like this. Lady, wow, you're just wearing this out and proud, huh? Me, yup. Lady, I'm too afraid. Me, I'm done being afraid. Lady, then I'm done too. Oh, inspire, be brave, friends. Okay, I will take something that never happened for a 500,000 points. I am not buying this for a second. Now, again, it's 2024. Things are changing. Tides are turning. The pendulum is shifting. And I believe that there is a possibility that someone wearing this type of shirt would get approached, but I don't think it's the type of interaction that this woman is alluding to. You know, if honestly, if we're being objective about this, and we want to talk about someone being afraid for wearing political merchandise, I have a feeling, you know, I could be wrong here, but I have a feeling for the last couple of years, people wearing that, you know, red Make America Great Again hat was creating such a visceral reaction from people on the opposite end of the political aisle, especially if the person wearing the hat was black. Again, I could be wrong, but I think this woman is being a little bit dishonest about, again, the type of reaction she is anticipating. I do think that wearing a shirt like that or having a President Harris bumper sticker is going to warrant some type of criticism, which, as we know, the left doesn't like. They don't like when you criticize their ideas because they don't even know how to argue in favor of their own ideas.
Nobody likes when you criticize their ideas. You got a lot of motherfuckers, not the one on the screen, not the one on the screen, not the one on the screen, who when you talk about January 6th and how ass backwards that was, they get very upset.
I know how to do is repeat slogans and hope that you don't ask the right questions. How do I know this? I used to be a Democrat, okay? As you can see, I am black, and as most people know, when you are born into the world...
When I thought you said that this was the white woman's religion.
As a black person, you are automatically registered as a Democrat. That's just how it is. I had a lot of opinions
That's not how it is.
about the political arena, but I didn't know what the heck I was talking about. I just knew how to repeat something that was spoon-fed to me. Everyone is
And you still do it.
ignorant. I'm ignorant. You're ignorant. We all don't know everything. There's much to learn.
You know what's crazy? I've said all this shit and I get called an edgelord. What the fuck? I'm about to start staging a mutiny.
And so, me personally, I love going into conversations with the possibility of walking away with new information. Wow, I never considered that perspective. Wow, I didn't know that. There is always much to learn, okay? Everyone is ignorant. Stupidity, on the other hand, is a choice. Stupidity is when you are either A, presented with the truth, or B,
Why are we naming Pokemon of the evolution in my chat? What's going on?
you have enough available resources at your disposal to seek the truth, and you still choose not to do so. To me, that's stupid. To me, now you're saying, I'm choosing to be like this. And with Kamala Harris in question, I have to wonder why people are ignoring the truth. Personally, from where I'm standing, it's kind of hard to differentiate.
I'm sorry. What's the proof? What's the truth? A bitch wearing a shirt. What the fuck? What's the truth? What the fuck? What happened? Both sides are cults? Oh, you're a fence sitter. Oh God. You see what everyone else should see, but they're blinded by their cult? Oh God, you're a fence sitter.
Kamala Harris from these Nigerian princes that send you emails saying that you're a millionaire as long as you send them back money through Western Union. Like, that's honestly the level that I would put supporting Kamala Harris is, okay, you think you're about to get married to a Nigerian prince. Let's think about this for a second. What is Kamala Harris right now? Well, apparently she's black. And I find this topic to be very surface level. Like, whether or not someone identifies as black is of no significance to whether they are.
Then why are we bringing it up? If there's no significance, why bring it up? Why bring it up? Why bring it up? I'm liable to believe she got like some semblance of black in her. Probably about 20%. She'll still be black. 20%. Just like a mixed motherfucker. Still black.
Are capable of running a country. However, if we're going based off of her logic here, she wasn't identifying as black until it was politically convenient for her, which is just a couple of years ago, if I'm understanding. Maybe it was a couple of months ago. Fairly recently this has been happening. But prior to that, she was talking about how she was Indian. Okay, so you're Indian then, but now you are black now. Okay, so transracialism, perhaps you could just identify as whatever you want. Okay, fine. Again, this detail is not very significant, but why are you?
It's not very significant, but my next sentence or question will make it significant. Why are we naming the Sinnoh Pokemon? But technically, isn't Riolu part of Hoenn? Isn't he part of the Hoenn lineup? And if not, he's a part of Sinnoh.
lying? Why are you changing gears? Are you implying that people are easily...
And now we have George Bush supporting Kamala. I wonder how conservatives feel now. The online ones will do the same shit that they did with Kyle Rittenhouse, and they attempted to do with Joe Rogan. Which, if that wasn't like a black eye to the party who claims to be all about sticking together in truth, that was a black eye. A motherfucker saying they're writing in Ron Paul got bitched at and bullied online and was told, we fought for you. We gave your campaign money. We gave your lawyers monies. Okay. So basically, that's blood money. You want a motherfucker to just be on their knees supporting you because you did them a favor. That's a certain behavior. Rhymes with jolt. I wonder what the... cult. It's wild how sometimes if you have a drop of black blood, then you're black unless someone disagrees with you, then you're not black at all. No, you black. Peachy, you black. I've seen your family tree. I saw a baby picture of Peachy. I was like, oh, look at this short stack. Ah,
satisfied knowing that you tick off a checkbox, in this case, black woman, than you being actually fit for the role. Is that what you're saying? Because, I mean, if we're being honest, a lot of voters live by that type of ideology. They support people, they support corporations or movements, Black Lives Matter, for example, based on this sort of topical reasoning behind it.
Hello? I wonder if there's going to be any mention of the conservative base, because that same logic applies to them, where motherfuckers will just agree based off of, having their balls tickled and their check boxes. I was a little pumpkin as a child. Let me go see this picture. Let me get a look. Where the photo is at? Let me go to the photos of this thing. Yeah, you got like a little pumpkin action going on here. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of pumpkin action going on here. It is. It really is.
Voters live by that type of ideology. They support people. They support corporations.
Not that big. No. You got that head shape. You got that little head shape. You know what I'm saying? You look like little pumpkin-y. You know what I'm saying? You look a little pumpkin-y. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or movements, Black Lives Matter, for example, based on this sort of topical reasoning behind it. Oh, black woman. Forget if the person is actually good or morally upright. Oh, no, she's black. And then you're wondering why you're starving to death because you can't afford your rent, your bills, and, maybe there's something else we should be considering before we decide to put someone in a position of power like this. Kamala is vice president right now. And she recently had a rally where she was promising to do something about the economy day one of being in office. Now, again, she's vice president. So why...
She's not the president. She doesn't have that standpoint to do that. I just need you to. I hate that because I also peddled that. And I've had to walk that back. She is the vice president. She's not really going to have too much of a standpoint on that subject. I'm just spitballing this to y'all. It's not going to go down like that. I'm just saying. She's the vice president. She's not the president. She's not the president. She ain't the president. She's not the president. Just so y'all know. 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 Just so y'all know.
Didn't she do something about that?
Also, because the Canadian, why does the Canadian know about your American government more than you? But I hope y'all know, even the president don't really have too much going on with that. They kind of got to go through the Senate and Congress to make all of these things kind of happen. You kind of got to bring that to their attention too. You can't just sign off on something and expect it to go. You kind of need this to come down to a vote And then they got to act on that. So, and I'm ashamed of myself because I peddled that she's the vice president and she could have done something about this. There's so many hoops you got to go through in order to make anything happen in politics. It ain't just like a snap your fingers thing. It really ain't just a snap your fingers thing.
That right now, yes, because she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to, and she's hoping you are stupid enough to believe her. She can do something about it if she wants to right now, but she doesn't want to because then you wouldn't need her. If the economy was good and you were able to live your life.
Buddy, that's the logic of every politician. Do you not know this? You know how many issues we've had before, all the recent ones y'all claim to just now have noticed, that could have been fixed, but your government has not done anything, which consists of Democrats, yes, and Republicans.
Life with no problems, you wouldn't need her. That's why. Yeah, Kamala is a communist. She's not going to admit that she's a communist, but anyone that knows anything about communism and has read things on this topic can see that she's definitely exhibiting a lot of the communist traits.
Vice President. What sparked the need for the 3 people in my chat to just start naming Pokemon? Like, did I say something or did y'all just say fuck it?
Harris will say repeatedly, what is the quote? The quote is that we
Did I keep you bored? Did I bore you so much you're making your own fun? I respect it.
can see what can be unburdened by what has been. Is that word salad or Marxism? It's Marxism. That is, in fact, not at all word salad. It is a Marxist. I said on Twitter the other day and got mocked relentlessly by the media for this. I said it's a Marxist incantation, as a matter of fact. It's like a spell. So you can see the possibility of a world that's unburdened from its own history, which is exactly what Mao Zedong did when he launched the campaign of Smash the Four Olds, the 4 old characteristics of Chinese society. They were going to make a new China that was going to be unburdened by what had been in the past of China. This is what the Soviets, the Bolsheviks, did when they took over power in Russia, is that they were going to make the new Russia. They're going to make the new man, as a matter of fact. People could become unburdened by what has been so that they could see what could possibly be in the terms of a socialist utopia. So, Madam Vice President, when she says that, I assume, given that her father was a Marxist and a professor, I assume she knows what she's saying, and I don't buy her idiot Valley speak shtick one bit. I think she's far more smart, far more savvy than conservatives have.
You're not giving me, you're just pulling up a quote of 2 other people talking about her. This is nothing. And where the fuck is his neck or chin? Where's the disconnect? Like, what the fuck? Yuck.
Given her credit for, and she is an outright Marxist. It is very, very clear in her language, and that's what the Democrats want to nominate for president right now, which is kind of horrifying.
As of recording this video, she has no policies listed on her website. No. In comparison, if you go to Trump's website, you're going to find a whole list of things that he's going to take care of once he gets in office. You go to Kamala's website, you see a big old
Pokemon Go to the polls was the weirdest shit ever.
donate button. That's about it. So I can only assume that people are voting for her based on the tidbits that she's given during her rallies. You know, for example, apparently she is pro-woman and pro-reproductive rights. Yes, what people are reproducing with abortion, I have no idea, but let's just go with this for a second. So I have to assume people are voting for her because of her stance on this particular topic. Now, I'm not a biologist, but isn't this the same woman who doesn't even know how to properly define what a woman is? How can you be pro-woman and pro-trans at the same time? Isn't this a conflicting worldview? In order for you to be pro-woman, you have to have some idea of what a woman is. It presupposes fixed objectives.
Fucking I thought that the documentary What is a Woman was actually good, and it should spark a conversation about when you want to bring kids into this conversation. You can talk about the positives. You should also be talking about the negatives. That was my takeaway. I viewed that What is a Woman documentary as productive. It got immediately destroyed by the fucking title of it, and now this is everybody's fucking standpoint as a fucking gotcha. I don't want to hear the What is a Woman argument after the whole Olympic boxer debacle. Yeah, I really don't want to hear it either. But we're still waiting on the end result of that. And if it comes back at any point that she proves she's a woman, all these motherfuckers got to shut the fuck up. What is a woman? The only good thing from the Daily Wire? It really. All right, so I'm gonna say this again because I said this before, and for some reason people chose to turn my words into something else. If you already know about BLM, watching Candace Owens' BLM documentary is pointless. Like, it went through everything we were aware of beat for beat. There's only one part that matters, and it's when she starts talking about where all this money went. That's probably the only thing in it a lot of people didn't know, including me. Like, I walked away from that documentary thinking, I know a lot of this already. This is the one thing I didn't know.
Again, I'm not a biologist, but I do live in reality. And actually, her vice president running mate, Governor Walz of is it Minnesota? Yeah, he signed a bill allowing unborn babies to be murdered, up until the time of birth. Did you know they actually abort babies even after they're born? Yeah, did you know that? Oh, yes. But hey, as long as he got kids free lunch and breakfast in school, then that's totally fine, right? He must care about the kids. Yeah, he cares about the kids so much that he's also sterilizing them. Yes, because Minnesota is a safe haven for transgendered youth, aka sacrifice your child to the pharmaceutical industry and sterilize them. But yeah, so I can only assume that someone is supporting Harris and Walz because of these positions on trans rights, which I don't even know what that means.
Maybe I'm out of pocket, but while these are causes of concern, are these really the only reasons? Or is that you just assuming? Because the thing about assuming is that it makes an ass out of you and me. And when I've detailed, all right, I got a friend of mine. Some of you know of him. He's Jared. We love Jared here. Nothing wrong with Jared. Beautiful soul. We were talking about voting. And I told him how I'm not interested at all in voting. And I gave my reasoning is that I don't really trust either of these people. And he brought up that, but it's Trump. And he was like, yeah, I still don't care. I still don't trust either of them. And when is an election ever again going to end by one vote? Oh, if he just had one more vote. Like, it's not that my vote doesn't matter. It's the fact that my vote won't be significant enough to change the outcome of the election, no matter who I voted for and no matter the end result. And I'm still going to be here paying taxes anyway. So I'm not really going anywhere. But he eloquated his points, and I walked out of that thinking, all right, maybe this is something I got to think about. And I'm just letting y'all know this now. I'm still not voting. I'm still not voting. Not happening. I bring that up to say this. Just assuming based off of things you already disagree with that that's why everybody's voting is fucking dumb. How about if you're able to find them that are not terminally online, you talk to motherfuckers who are willing to conversate about this subject, not your random gotchas, just a fucking conversation. I'm honestly tired of you motherfuckers in all this debate and shit. Y'all have the third grade reading level at best. It's getting old. Like, if you actually gonna try to educate some motherfuckers, be about it. I'm in the business of having fun making fun of stupid people. I really am. Akshu had a shitty fucking character design. He didn't become better until he became Haxorus. But bruh.
Abortion.
And yes, Janet, I'm still going. What? I can't stream? My bad. What? Next stream is going to be 10 minutes. Fuck you.
Reproductive health care, what a strange word. And, again, I'm not a biologist, but as far as I know, making a baby consists of, how should I say this without being so graphic? It consists of having sex. Okay. And so when a man and a woman.
I mean, you could also turkey baster it.
Come together, they have sex, and the sex results in a baby. Now, tell me why Kamala would invite Meg Thee Stallion to perform at her rally knowing that this woman only raps about promiscuity. Don't get me wrong, when I was blind to reality, I also used to enjoy this person's music until I realized.
You know what's crazy? I don't believe for a second you enjoyed Meg Thee Stallion's music. No matter where you are politically, I will never believe you actually consider this music good. Not happening. Why did Trump bring Hulk Hogan to the stage? Racist drug user, steroid user. Why did they let, I ain't gonna say Trump brought him on stage. Why did the RNC bring Hulk Hogan on stage? Known steroid user. Why did they bring Amber Rose, sex worker? Seems like these are disastrously not the values of the conservative branch. So I've been told numerous times. So why did that happen? Because guess what? This is also stupid and steers us away from actual conversations regarding policy and politics. Why? What was that a thing?
wow, I am contributing to the social decay in our world. So, it's so odd to me that someone who supposedly cares about empowering women, assuming they can actually define what that is, would invite someone to her rally who promotes promiscuity instead of, I don't know, someone who can empower women to practice self-control.
We're not in color purple days where Mr. would just climb on top of us and do his business. This is 2022 and women have the ability to decide yes or no. I want to have sex or I don't. I want to take birth control or I don't. I want to have this baby or I don't. So we need to stop telling these lies as if we just happen to fall on a penis and get pregnant. That's not how it works. My mother was raped at 14, walking to cheer camp. I am that baby. So when y'all sit here and talk about something that is less than 1% of all abortions, as if that is the reason why we have abortions, that is not the truth. And I want us to stop lying about it. And I want us to be honest. And I want us as women to be responsible and have accountability and stop trying to blame everybody else for what's going on with our bodies. We have the ability and the right to choose. And that's just what it is.
If rape is a concern, then tell me what keeping the border open is going to do to help that case. I would actually argue it's going to make it worse, because if you have a wide open border, you're not just allowing people into the country, you're allowing different ideas into the country. Different ideas of people who have different worldviews. And a lot of these worldviews do not respect women, again, if we can actually define what that is. So if you are concerned about women being raped and you're using abortions for everyone as justification for that, we got to do something about these rape cases, then I don't know, maybe you should close the border. Again, she's not going to do that because then you wouldn't need her. Yeah, she's a communist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sex trafficking, human trafficking, drugs pouring in through the border. This is something that the Democrat Party
has been the issue of concern since way before this became a political talking point as to smear the Democrats. But because they're the ones running the ship, now we got to talk about that. All right. Doesn't Amber Rose still have her OnlyFans? Yep. 100%. Yep.
Wants to continue. Again, you don't have to know everything about politics. I certainly don't. But you can at least objectively watch what people do and listen to what they say and see if it matches up. You simply saying, I hate Trump isn't...
Does this logic work the other way? Because I got concerns. We gotta love me. I'm every woman. I don't know the rest of the words.
It's not a policy position. Do you see the times? Do you see what's going on? This isn't a game. For the party that talks so much about our democracy, you're going to lose your freedom because you're going to vote away your freedom. That's exactly what's going to happen. And don't tell me that I didn't warn you. I'm just letting you know.
So I'm asking this question again because I asked it the last time. You said something like this. Are you also going to lose your freedom? Because, hate to break it to you, if I got to lose it, you losing it, motherfucker. You coming down with this ship too.
You can't forget Kamala inviting, what's his name? Is it Quavo? Is that his name? Some rapper who was a part of Migos. And this guy gets on stage to talk about ending gun violence.
So are you not going to bring up these niggas bringing up a porn star and a steroid user? No?
I mean, this is a subject matter that is very personal to him because, from what I'm understanding, he lost his nephew due to gun violence. And so Kamala is using someone like that to push for more gun policy when, interestingly enough, people who commit gun violence in this way, like gang violence, they're already disregarding proper gun safety. What makes you think that putting more gun laws in place is going to stop mass shootings, drive-bys, school shootings? And I understand why people are so willing to go along with this narrative because it's an emotional topic. It's an emotional position. You want to feel like you are in control and you can do something to fix this problem. But the issue with hoping the government will fix these problems when really all this boils down to is a moral issue. It's moral decay. And the government isn't the most moral institution. I think we can agree on that. And the problem with putting all your support behind these policies of like we need stricter gun policies and stuff like that is you are neglecting to consider human nature. And people in positions of power are also human. So really, if we really think about this, again, objectively, these gun policies aren't going to stop criminals from being criminals. If they have hate in their heart, they're going to have hate in their heart whether...
True.
They can kill with a gun or a knife or their fist. It doesn't matter. So you have to ask yourself, why are they really trying to stop people from owning guns? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this particular topic. Yeah, this is a very dishonest post, and if I can just give you guys some encouragement, again, like I said, there's a difference between...
What's dishonest about it? You just assuming that it actually happened? Oh, shit, you don't know and I don't know. That's just the motherfucker tweeting. That's like the motherfuckers who get on Twitter and be like, oh, as a fucking mass shooting is happening, my child just looked at me and said, Mama, I shit you not, it happened with George Floyd. And when Derek Chauvin got sent to jail. Also, isn't it funny how y'all was mad about that, but haven't done anything to help him get out of jail? Oh, seems like that was just a topic to talk about. Much like Kyle Rittenhouse would have been if he went to jail. Oh my God, this is an outrage. On to the next thing. Mother, Derek Chauvin in jail now? Oh, really? And I looked at the child and I said, yes, bad man in jail, as if a fucking 5-year-old is going to give a fuck about any of that. That's the same level. We don't know. We just got to look with our eyes and be like, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. How you guys feeling? How you guys living? You guys all right? You guys all right, dudes? Are you guys living radical? Kamala's first word was freedom. Freedom. This is amazing. I need a drink. I also need a dwank. You know what I'm saying? A dwank would be good right now. It'd be fantastic. It'd be nonsensical nonsense. Fuck it. Let me just ask y'all. Who y'all voting for? I don't think I've ever asked the question. I just basically been saying I don't give a fuck. Who y'all voting for? If you're voting. If you're voting. Because I understand my good buddy Natanya's not touching the voting booth, which is good. Don't touch the voting booth. Don't. Don't touch the voting booth. You don't deserve to touch the voting booth. You don't belong in the voting booth. Run a poll? No, just fucking say it. Who you voting for, scum buckets? Who you all putting your energy towards, you buckets of cum? Who you voting for? No one? Non-American? No one? Still getting the Pokemon? Okay. Kendrick Lamar? Non-fiction? Cornel West? Trump? Finally, we got a Trump. We got an answer. Fuck. Harris, Kamala, Trump, Meowth. So whenever anybody fucking tells me, oh my God, you have a bunch of Trump supporters. Excuse me, I have someone who's voting for Meowth here. Hello. Uncle Ruckus. You don't want to vote for me. My entire 4 years with me be trying to restrict all of y'all free speech. I'm tired of hearing dumb shit. I have said that numerous times publicly. If I ever became the president, I'm spending 4 years. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm spending them 4 years trying to restrict y'all free speech. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing y'all talk all this dumb shit. I'm tired of it. You hear me? I'm tired of it. But honestly, vote how you want. I semi-respect your opinions. Actually, no, I don't. I respect your opinions. You choose what you want to do. You choose how you operate. At the end of it all, you paying taxes regardless. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm going on Twitch and I'm playing Wukong. Goodbye.